issues.
Reason to get out of bed. Got sleep in my eyes, clouds in my head. I need a shot of something to make my motor go. Yes, I do. So I turn on the Klein and Alley Show.
What are you doing here, boy?
Give me some Klein and Alley Show.
Go ahead, babe. No.
Give me some Klein and Alley Show.
A pumpkin?
Get your motor running with the Klein and Alley Show. I said, get your motor running with the Klein and Alley Show.
I don't have fleas, I have ants.
Hey.
Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Monday has arrived yet again. A full week in front of us. We'll make it worth your while. Just spend some time with KROQ, and here's why. Of course, perhaps you find your new friends, or at least people that you can tolerate in the morning. No one's really looking for friendship anymore. Just looking for people you can tolerate.
Oh, yeah.
Let us be those people you can tolerate. My name is Klein. That is Allie.
Morning.
Got Jake the Nerd over there. Going to take a look into Jake the Nerd's journal a little bit later this morning and see what he's got going on inside of his brain. Of course, there is the audio sniper himself, DJ Omar Khan.
Good morning.
And taking them calls in the back, producer Vanessa. If you need her, you can call us at 800-520-1067. Lots to get into for those of you that are recovering. I know a lot of people we sent to shows that happened all weekend, so if you were there courtesy of your friends at KROQ, maybe Friday night at Cage the Elephant or Saturday or Sunday at Oasis, Rose Bowl, hopefully it was as good as you thought it would be.
Dude, at the Cage show, bombshells being dropped left and right. Mike Schultz said that he's having a baby, said they're going to take a hiatus and then do some stadium tour stuff, and the brothers kissed.
The Schultz brothers kissed?
They kissed.
Huh.
Incest is in, baby.
On the mouth? Or?
Yep, on the mouth.
Go ahead, babe.
Yes, go ahead, babe.
Wait, seriously? I didn't see that part. Was I gone by then?
I think
You were making out the boss.
I think you.
Definitely not making out with the
Oh,
boss.
no. Were you brown nosing all night, dude?
Dude, oh my God. He's part of the chocolate
fine.
sauce team now.
Whoa,
What are we talking
no.
Team chocolate sauce.
I said I saw them for about 5 minutes when I got there. They said, we're about to do a shot. You want a shot? I said, sure, you're paying, right? And then they said, yes. I said, great, I'll take the shot.
Yeah, great.
I took the shot they paid for. I walked away, and I drank it in the stairwell.
The whole show, you were with the boss.
Look,
What are you talking about?
In Klein's defense, Klein doesn't like watching shows, okay? Klein will talk to whoever he is next to because it's hard for him to sit and watch a show.
I spent
Because
most...
he's got the music vagina. or
Yeah,
something.
he's got music
It's
China.
not called Music China. There's a name for it, a scientific name. I actually spent most of the night at the El Rey downstairs, believe it or not, because I was really excited when I ran into super A-list celebrity McLovin from Superbad.
Oh, yeah, wasn't he behind the board or
So
something?
McLovin shows up right when I get there, and it was so exciting for me because they were asking to see your ID to let you into the club. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to watch McLovin from Superbad.
Take out his real ID.
Get out his ID, and, like, if this guy has any sense of humor at all...
He's always carrying the Hawaiian McLovin ID.
He's got to be carrying the Hawaiian ID. Like,
Even at the airport, he's like, guys, come on.
if you have, like, such an iconic scene involving a fake ID, and you're McLovin... You get the opportunity to pull out an ID. Why would you not pull out the Hawaiian driver's license? So he's in front of me. There was a moment where we kind of get to the ID check at the same time. He tries to wave me in. I say, oh, no, I want to see this. So I wave him in. And then McLovin pulls out just a boring California driver's license.
Oh, such a letdown.
And the guy
It
just...
says Christopher Mintz-Plasse on it or whatever.
And the guy lets him right in. Now, after
No joke from the guy checking it?
No joke from either people. And then I say afterwards to the guy, I go, hey, you know who that was, right? And he goes, Christopher? I go, that's McLovin, dude. McLovin.
Uh-huh. What did he
And
say?
He goes, it said Christopher on his ID.
Oh, my
I go,
God.
All right, forget it.
Have you seen Superbad, you idiot?
I was like those moments where I go, God, what a failed opportunity for hilarious.
That's when you pull out a joke ID.
And luckily, that's when I had my
This
McLovin
man right
ID.
here.
And then I tried to give him my McLovin ID, and then they tackled me and tased me and said, get out of here, you fake ID
So it was a
loser."
nice night.
It was a great night. And Cage, of course, they know how to put on a show. And if you saw them over the weekend, 3 different shows for those guys. They have no lack of energy.
Oh, my God. So fun to watch, always.
So lots to get to today. Sold out Linkin Park in your future. We'll tell you everything else we have in store for you after this on KROQ. Monday feels like a little fuller than most, and I think it was because the weekend had so much going on, not just with music happening, but with the return of football. And even if you don't care about sitting around watching the games, just knowing they were on in the background while you were cruising around, maybe at a restaurant, looking up, something fun to watch on the TV. Allie and I had a fantasy battle, which normally we won't spend a lot of time talking about our in-show fantasy football league because who really cares? But if you're wondering why I'm wearing a T-shirt today that says loser on it in big letters, you can see that on our streaming YouTube. It has to do with the fact that at some point yesterday afternoon, I was a 99% chance of winning our game, and somehow after the monstrous
Sunday night game, I ended up losing. And so I am now proudly wearing the shirt that declares to all that I am a loser in the first fantasy football matchup of the season between Allie's Got to Get Bo Jackson and Klein's Colombian Chickens. Yeah, well, I most of the day yesterday felt like a loser. And
Yes.
I was very convinced that I mean, like you said, it was a 99% chance that you were going to win. You see that little thing ticking over less and less. The time was in a red. I was like, all right, well, I guess I lost the first week. This sucks.
At one point, the score yesterday was I had 111 and Allie had, I think, 13.
50. No, I think I had 50
It was
points.
such a disparity
I
in
was
points.
like, this is sad.
I didn't even. Okay, it was almost. I felt sad. I had a text written to you that I didn't send yet to be like, don't worry about wearing the loser shirt. This was so embarrassing. And then lo and behold, I check a little later and it's like, now I only have a 50% chance to win. And then I text that to Allie and she goes, actually check again. You have a 0% chance to win. So what an exciting game last night. I don't care if you're not a fan of the Ravens or the Bills. If you like watching football, high scoring affairs, back-to-back lead changes, comebacks, last second wins, it had everything.
That was a true NFL kickoff game.
Allie will
for
bring
sure.
you the gayest of the football highlights from week one of the NFL action. And she believes already we were off to the gayest football season ever.
Oh, yeah. And just for the record, I don't have a loser shirt. every other shirt I have already has loser built into it.
She doesn't have to write loser on the shirt. Like even the shirt she's wearing today, technically it's not a loser shirt, but also kind of is. So
I mean,
we're in matching loser shirts
in a certain
today.
lighting, really looks like a loser
Want to
shirt.
see exactly how embarrassed I am wearing this thing? You can check us out as we are streaming live on YouTube.
Look, I don't care if you wear it. You can take it off and change it.
No,
I don't want to be one of those people who's like, it's fantasy football. And you could lose at any moment.
I lost. I will wear the loser shirt. I earned it fair and square.
Oh.
Later this morning, we will give you Linkin Park tickets. We also get you to the Sand Sports Super Show at the OC Fair and Event Center. Those will be 6 tickets, so you can bring all your friends, family, or strangers. That's coming up later this morning. And in just a moment, your first chance to win from us to the tune of $100 of Allie's money. It's always an easy day to win on a Monday, although there is more conspiracy theories as to why Allie knows the news is rigged.
Hey, it's the Allie Knows the News police again with another theory.
This guy claims he is the Allie Knows the News police, and he calls in regularly with different theories as he's trying to crack the code as to how we possibly cheat in this game.
Yeah, you guys hear the questions before they're actually asked on the air. This morning, first question, the answer given by the contestant was the Hollywood sign. When Johnny was asked this question, he brought up his theory and said, it can't be the Hollywood sign. That's impossible. Where are they going to put it? How the hell did he know that question or that answer was even brought up to begin with? Come on, guys. Do better. And obviously, whenever there's a question where Allie gets stumped on, she goes and answers the same thing that the contestant had answered because, hey, ties close to the house, right? Come on, guys. You guys are better than that. Do better.
Do better.
You guys need to do more better.
Listen, I wish we were smart enough to figure out a way. It shouldn't be that hard for us to cheat in this game, but we just can't do it. And if we had cheated, how would Allie have been paying out thousands of dollars like she does every morning around this time?
Yeah, and Johnny just happened to also mention the Hollywood sign because it's the most famous sign in Southern California.
Right.
It's not like, whoa, he brought it up because it was already brought up. He just thought of it.
Allie, I'm glad you're bringing up the sign thing. I want to show you something that I think only you will care about. Boom.
Whoa!
I took a picture of the LA sign
Why were you
minus
there?
the X. I did something I said I would never do.
Did you go to LAX just to look at the sign being removed?
No, I would not do that.
Because
Did you do another random pickup like you do?
Yeah, I did a pickup.
Man, you really should be wearing that shirt.
I did an airport.
What's up, you guys? It's Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. We are excited to see you.
Every time you hear a block of Linkin Park on KROQ, caller 2800-520-1067 scores tickets to see them at the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Keep it on KROQ to win.
All eyes in the music world this week have been on Linkin Park.
Just thank KROQ so much for playing the music and helping us get our start.
Hear a block of Linkin Park. Win your way into their hometown show at the Intuit Dome this Saturday. Courtesy of Live Nation.
The world famous KROQ.
Hey there, it's Klein, but enough about me. You know, we're always talking about Cage the Elephant at the El Rey. It's a big band in an intimate venue. We'd love to get you in, and all you got to do is be correct when figuring out will Johnny know answers to very, very easy to answer questions. Some of these questions I took directly from the first week of school homework that was given to my first grader.
I was going to say, I think your kids are reaching Johnny age.
They are, and some of the questions I'm starting to go like, wait a minute, I think we've done these on Johnny Doesn't Know before.
Wow, cool.
And they know the answers. But, well, Johnny, that is the question in this exciting edition of Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggle, 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 wiggles.
We'd love to get all of you into the show tonight. We have limited tickets left, but let's give away some pairs right now. Johnny, how are you feeling today? Smart?
I'm feeling amazing.
Yeah,
Ready
it's
to go.
a big weekend. You're very excited about the vibes. The last thing you want to do is catch the new surge of COVID that's going around because all you want is to go to all the shows, right?
That's still coming back?
It's back in a big way, and I feel like this is the weekend, you know. We're going to be around a lot of people at a lot of shows, so we're probably all going to come in next week. Very contagious.
Mr. Positive.
All right, I just want to go ahead and rain on that parade for a second.
We're all going to get COVID.
Let's say hi to Matt. Matt, good morning. You're first up for Johnny Doesn't Know. This is general knowledge today. Before I ask the question, do you think Johnny will know, or do you want to hear the question first?
Give me the question.
All right, Johnny. Question number 1 for Johnny Doesn't Know. Who is the author of the book The Diary of Anne Frank? Will Johnny know that, yes or no?
I think he should know that.
He should know it, but I don't know. As soon as I said the word author, his head started to twitch. So, Johnny, question number 1 for Johnny Doesn't Know. Who is the author of the book The Diary of Anne Frank? Have you heard of this book before?
I think Anne Frank was the lady that hid in the wine cellar upstairs or something like that.
Oh, no.
World War II?
Oh.
You've gotten some of the details right.
She was World War II, right?
Yep.
She was Jewish?
Yep.
Okay. So she hid from Nazis.
Yep.
Yes.
You got all that right. In the wine cellar?
In the wine cellar?
Right.
That's
how she
the-
developed her drinking problem.
At what age?
Oh,
12?
downstairs.
Everyone knows the best wine cellars are upstairs.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
fine. Well, Nazis aren't going to find her like this.
Yeah.
I mean, she
That's for
famously hid. I mean, where she hid is famous.
Right.
Where she hid?
Yeah, but let's not get sidetracked here. The question
Yeah.
is who
Yeah.
wrote the book, The Diary of Anne Frank? He says you will know. So this is important for Matt. What is the name of the author who wrote that book?
Wouldn't it be her if it's a diary?
I need a name.
Oh, Anne Frank.
Johnny?
It's
my
Anne
man.
Frank.
Good.
I've never heard
job,
a guy who's
Johnny.
gotten a question right while getting a question wrong at the same time more than Johnny. But that is correct. Matt, hold on. You got yours right. Allie's going to write down the name of everyone who gets it right.
I was like, who could have followed her around if she was hiding?
Right. Well, it's a great place to hide a wine cellar is upstairs. No one would ever look there.
Well, her
Upstairs
dad
wine
did
cellar.
find her diaries, and he is the one who published them. But
Right.
yes, she's the one who wrote them.
She wrote
Wow.
it. Good job, Johnny. Oh, man, that was a
Toughie.
struggle. That was supposed to be the
That was a
easiest
toughie.
question.
That was tough.
Go to question number 2 now. Let me say to Kingley on KROQ. Good morning, Kingley or Kingsley. Welcome to KROQ. How goes it?
Hey, good morning. I'm good. How are you all?
All right. All you have to do is predict. Will Johnny know the answer to this? He's gotten quite a few questions wrong. What is the first letter in the Greek alphabet? Will Johnny know this, yes or no?
Oh, that's tough. I'm going to say yes. He's been good today, so I think, yeah, he's going to know.
Okay, he's been good today. He did figure out who the author was of a book that had the author's name in the title of the book, but will he know the first letter of the Greek alphabet? Johnny, he says you will know.
Well, I'd like to go call my Greek coworker at KNX because she's going to kill me if I don't get this correctly.
No, we're not. There's no phone a friend thing here.
But,
dude, it's not.
Let me ask the Greek woman outside. That's not an option.
But she would know, though.
Well, of course. That's not. Does the Greek lady know? It's just Johnny knows.
I didn't even know they had their own little alphabet over there. I didn't even know what they're doing over there.
I think she'd be more offended by that.
You better hope she doesn't hear that part. I don't know they had their own little alphabet over there.
Well, because who's ever heard of Greek alphabet? Nobody's talking about that. Anyways.
Well, it existed before our language.
Apparently first graders are talking about it, so it is being discussed.
I think it's like American. It's like A, but they have like a little accent on it, like ach. So like, let's go ach.
The first letter of the Greek alphabet is ach.
That's close.
It's not close, sir.
He said it's close.
It's not. It's. I mean, Allie.
What is it?
Can't accept. It's alpha. It's
Hey,
literally
that
the
is
beginning of
close.
the word alphabet. It's in the stupid word.
Alpha, beta, AB.
Yes.
Central.
There you go. Keep
I don't
going.
know. I don't know the other ones, but
So-
A alpha. That's correct.
I cannot accept ach if the answer we're looking for is alpha. I just can't. I'm sorry.
No, you can't.
I wanted to. Kingley, I'm sorry.
I mean, he was on the right track that it was a variation of A, but
right.
He was on the right track there. We say hi to David right now in Garden Grove. A chance for Johnny Doesn't Know. General knowledge. Johnny, how do you think you did so far?
Sweaty titties.
Well, can't say that word on the air. Hold on.
All right,
Can't
next
say-
caller. Next caller.
I like your energy, David, but we cannot say that one of those words on the
say
radio.
boobs.
Yeah, you can't say the T word. I wish
It's
we
all right.
could. It's my favorite word that we're not allowed to say, to be honest.
It
on
is
the
a
air.
great one.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Here's your question for Johnny. Johnny, what do beavers build in rivers? Will Johnny know this, yes or no?
Come on, Johnny. Yes.
He says you will know. What do beavers build in rivers?
They build dams with the logs and sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, that is correct. Hold on one second, David.
First grade, baby. Come
Johnny's vibes are getting him through. Johnny
Let's
doesn't know
go.
today.
It's
He's
funny
on
because
one.
when he's confident about one of those easy questions, like dams, he gets real, like, yeah, dams, of course. But he so easily, I could have said, like, little funny houses. Like, you could have said that, too. But like,
Yeah.
I saw a movie where
a second ago he said, who's talking about the Greek alphabet?
Right.
Real talk. Who's talking about that?
Melly and Van Nuys, you're next up. It's Johnny Doesn't Know. General knowledge today. Sweet dibs. Johnny, what is an antonym of the word funny? Will Johnny know this, yes or no?
Let's go, Johnny. You got this. Just think about it.
She says you got this.
Just think about it.
Just think
Easier
about
said
it.
than done.
You gotta think about it. Think about the words.
So you think that he will get this?
I mean, if he, you know, Johnny, he goes around in a circle, but he's gonna get there. He's
All
gonna
right,
get
she
there.
says you'll get there. Johnny, your brain does go in a circle, but you will get there. She's got faith in you. Potentially, Cage the Elephant tickets are on the line for her. 2 people have correctly predicted so far. Will Melly be next?
Antonym is opposite, and you asked, what is the antonym of funny? The antonym of funny is Jake.
Whoa! That is acceptable. That is the right answer. Johnny, that's a bonus point.
I love it.
Nelly got it right as well.
Come on, man. Sorry,
We
Jake.
all
Sorry.
heard that Royal Otis joke over the weekend.
Yeah.
Johnny said he liked it.
I actually did like it. I heard it, and I was like, wow, Jake, that was actually funny, dude. I get it. Little inside joke.
Did we play that joke on the air yet or no?
We didn't.
Man, you want proof that Jake is unfunny? Find that joke, Allie. It's in here somewhere.
It is. Yeah,
we got to
that's
track that down. Jake did Jake.
It was a great joke.
Today's the 1 week anniversary. We should all take a moment of silence for the joke that Jake made. Really silenced the crowd.
1 week ago.
1 week ago today. All right, one more person gets a shot, and then we got to give away some tickets. So we say hi to Adriana in Pomona listening to K-Rock this morning. It's Johnny Doesn't Know. General knowledge. Good morning, Adriana. How are you?
Sweet Dibbit.
Sweet Dibbit.
Good.
Here is your lots of ways for you to win stuff from us this morning, including your sold-out Linkin Park tickets. That'll be coming up whenever we play back-to-back Linkin Park songs. This morning could happen next. Could happen anytime between now and our bonus hour. So just listen for those back-to-back Linkin Park songs, a block of Linkin Park, and call us so that we can get you into the show. Simple, easy. Just got to be the right caller when you hear the right songs back-to-back. Right now, though, easier money's up for grabs. $100 of Allie's cash could be yours. If your name is Jason in Newport Beach, the contestant this morning is feeling confident and cocky and ready to go. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Doing okay. You sound well rested. Were you at Oasis, either of the shows this weekend?
Nope.
Okay, good. That's I'm going to say already. Anyone who was at those shows is probably coughing up booze and cigarettes right now, so it's a good opportunity for you to do better than Allie. We got 5 questions here, all about stuff happening in the news. She will leave the studio, sequester herself. Yeah. You get to go first, answer them quickly, confidently, and accurately, and hopefully we can pay the people. Your round of Allie Knows the News will start the second that door closes behind Allie. Jason, we're rooting for you. Here we go.
Allie Knows the News.
Question number 1. What local quarterback is facing felony charges representing which school? Local quarterback representing which school is currently facing federal charges? Stanford. Write that down. Go to question number 2. What award show took place last night on CBS for the first time ever, even though it's not a new award show? It's the first time it was also on CBS.
MTV Video Awards.
Go to question number 3. How many winning Powerball tickets were sold over the weekend for the $1.8 billion Powerball that no one could win? How many winning tickets were sold on Saturday?
That would be 2.
Question number 4. Tyson is kicking off football season by shaping their nuggets like what? This is their way of getting into the excitement of football. They now have nuggets that are shaped like what?
Footballs.
You would think so. That would be the obvious answer. And finally, we go to question number 5 right now. Speaking of football, most games have already taken place, but there are 2 teams that have yet to play this season. Name one of the teams that will be playing tonight in Monday Night Football. Need an answer. 3, 2.
Baltimore Ravens.
All right. Let's bring Allie in. We'll score it together. See how you do. Never easy once the pressure's on, but we got real money on the line. It's Allie's money. Stakes are high. Let's see how she does. 5 questions every day. The questions change. Sometimes the money changes as well. The important thing is you're ready to call and play. And if you're not through on the phones, you can always play along and see how you would have done. Even knowing that you would have beaten Allie,
Satisfaction.
it's great. Gives you a real pep in your step for the entire day ahead. You're going to the day a winner, not a loser. That's why they say you should make your bed every morning, because it's a simple, easy thing to do, and you get 1 win under your belt.
Yeah.
You beat Allie, even if you're not technically beating her on the radio. You're still
You're still beating me mentally.
Still getting into the day saying, wow, that woman on the radio was a total loser, and I'm a winner. Question 1, Allie.
Yeah.
A local quarterback is facing felony charges from which team is the local quarterback on? Felony charges.
USC?
Oh, God, you were closer. He guessed Stanford. He is a UCLA quarterback that is currently facing federal charges. And we go to question number 2. No one gets the point. Question 1, 0-0 as we go to question 2.
What are the charges?
Yeah, do we know?
It's a weird situation, but there was some potentially domestic violence as well. But read about them. It's a confusing story because they haven't really actually put in the official claim now.
Like all the details.
So, yeah, it's a developing story. Sometimes we got to sneak in some developing stories so that Allie gets really, doesn't see it coming because she studies the news all morning.
Developing story really gets me going.
Gets her turns her on. Big time.
It's developing. What will it develop into?
Question number 2. What award show took place last night on CBS for the first time ever, even though it's been on for many, many years?
The MTV VMAs.
All right, that is correct. He got that. The VMAs on MTV with a tribute to the great Ozzy Osbourne, and I'm sure we'll talk about that later this morning. Go to question number 3, tied up 1-1, question 3. How many winning tickets were sold at the $1.8 billion Powerball that took place over the weekend?
Dos.
Excuse
2.
me?
That means 2.
Oh, thank you. Just 2 tickets were sold, and we don't have any of them in Southern California.
No, they were in Missouri and Texas.
He said 2 as well. He's tied you up. As we go to question number 4. Tyson Chicken. I knew this is a question that Vanessa would know, but will anyone else know this? Tyson Chicken wanted to get you in the football spirit by releasing nuggets shaped like what for the new football season? What are the nuggets shaped like?
I mean, a football?
See, people would guess football because that's pretty much what a nugget is shaped like anyway. It's
right,
not that
it's easy.
But they are attempting to go a step further. And
goalposts?
They are doing team logo shaped nuggets.
That is going to look terrible. They can't even do a dinosaur.
Well, they're all going to look like the dinosaur ones, really. I mean, they're going to look like, someone's going to be like, what? That's a Charger? Okay, I guess. It's just, but that's, the demonstration one they showed was the Eagles mascot, like the Eagles head, which still also just looks...
That's one of the easier ones, too.
Yeah, I know. But that's what they're doing, and now you can support your team by eating nuggets with your team logo on them. No one gets the point.
Dolphin would probably be one of the easier ones, too.
So
it's the same nugget.
Tied up right now, going in to this final question. Speaking of football, there's only 2 teams that haven't played yet this season. They're playing tonight. First Monday Night Football game of the season. Name one of the 2 teams that's playing tonight.
Oh, gosh. I know. I think the Vikings have not played.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
All right. She goes with Vikings. He said Ravens. Ravens played last night in a hell of an exciting game. The correct answer, I would have accepted the Bears from Chicago or your Minnesota Vikings. Allie.
Yeah.
She knows her gay football highlights, so that one was a bit easy, even though technically between chicken nugget questions and football questions, that was boy news.
Boy news.
Jason, thank you for attempting to play. Allie keeps her money for now. What must you shamefully admit?
I'm Jason from Newport Beach, and Allie knows the news.
Yeah, but don't worry. Tomorrow morning. We talked about doubling it. We said, like, if we have a loser on Monday, why don't we not wait till Friday? Maybe tomorrow's at $200.
Fine.
And then we go to $300. Just keep adding dollars.
Rolling jackpot?
Rolling jackpot. People seem to like that with Powerball. Maybe we bring that to Allie Knows the News tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Allie Johnson, and this is my Playboy Playmate amateur audition. I am 5'5", I'm 22, I'm a 32B in a good bra and a 32D in a drugstore bra. I know that there's another Allie Johnson who wants to be a Playboy Playmate, and I know that because when I search on the YouTube, she comes up before my name, which makes sense because she's really buoyant. I hate it when people say, Allie, you're really shallow, or Allie, your butt is too big for your species. This is my boyfriend, Devin. We met 3 weeks ago. He is a full-time ice cream operating engineer. He works full-time out of his own van, and he has just been such an entrepreneur, and he totally believes in me. I like bikini weightlifting. That's always fun, especially in the bedroom. I like just hanging with the boys, and I don't even ever mind that they make me stand outside with no bra on. I like filthy, dirty change on me because I think there's something a little too perfect about being clean. I'm really excited about possibly being a Playboy Playmate because I think it's really empowering for women to have their name associated with a month.
Klein Alley Show. Welcome to your Monday recovery. If you were at the Oasis shows over the weekend, or perhaps you're still hungover because you got super drunk at Josh Groban at the Hollywood Bowl. I'm so mad actually because we were leaving I left our show with Cage the Elephant on Friday, and as per usual, I didn't stay till the way end. I stayed longer than I thought, but I did.
You did stay longer than I thought you were gonna.
Yeah, I saw the set list, and they played a lot of songs because I guess Cage was only doing about 45 minutes opening up for Oasis, so this was a chance for them to actually play a full set, and they were really excited. They played like an hour 45 or something. They played a lot of songs, and as they started creeping towards the end, I was like, I got to get the hell out of here. So I left, and I timed it. Couldn't have timed it worse. When I left, I hit all of the bowl traffic when people were leaving Josh Groban. So all of it. So I was like, God damn you, Groban.
That was definitely over by like 10.
Yeah, it was over. Yeah, so I'm like annoyed now because I'm sitting around with like they're exiting the bowl, and all these people are just all pleasant and happy and lift me up and all that crap. And
but
I'm
that's like
so
also
angry.
an older crowd.
Yes.
That's probably not aggressive drivers or anything.
So
They're not in a hurry.
Taking their sweet ass time.
Oh no,
it was the worst. But on Saturday, I did something that I have never done before. Lived in Southern California 2 decades, almost 2 decades. I think January will be 2 decades I've lived here. And I feel like I've done everything there is to do, which is weird for me because I don't like to leave my house. So the idea that I do anything is remarkable. And I've always been a big dog person, and I've never been to the, quote, dog beach. There's a dog beach you can go to. I guess there's a few.
There's just one?
Well, there's one. Everyone says, have you ever been to the one in Long?
Probably a million.
I've been to the beach with my dog, and a lot of times I immediately get approached by a lifeguard that says, hey, no dogs on the beach. And I don't wear it on my, in my backpack like Jake does, so they actually tell me to get out of there with my dog. This place is known as a dog beach. It's in Long Beach. It's called Rosie's Dog Beach, I believe.
Rosie's Beach.
Rosie's Beach.
Is Rosie a dog?
I don't know.
She's a woman.
Oh, Rosie's
I don't
a
know.
woman. Have you been there, Vanessa?
That's where I go rollerblading. That is my hood. Woo! Yeah, I go there all the time.
I didn't realize you were so close. I would have let you know I was going to Rosie's Dog Beach. The plan I had originally, this is why I'm so bad at making plans. My plan was on Saturday morning I was going to surprise my kids. I was going to wake them up because my wife was out of town, and I was going to say, we're going to Disneyland.
Oh, man, that's a great wake up.
And then I looked at my phone, and it said it was going to take 48 minutes to get to Disneyland.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's no time.
And I said, I don't know if I feel like driving 48 minutes.
What?
So I said...
That's like the fastest anyone's ever gotten to Anaheim.
I know. But it was 48 red. So 48 red doesn't mean 48. 48 green means 48. 48 red means...
That's a crapshoot.
It's a crapshoot. You don't know. So I
wait,
said...
Wait.
So this is not like a premeditated Disneyland trip? You just were thinking on a whim, hey, I might take my children to Disneyland?
Yeah, because one of my kids' birthdays is today. The other one is next week.
Oh, that would be an amazing birthday present.
So I thought this would be a fun thing to do. And usually,
best dad ever.
Right, thank you. And I'm trying to get some best dad ever points. And usually when we go to Disneyland, it's always a planned out. They know, hey, in a month we're going to Disneyland. Let's keep the behavior up. But I was like, it'll be so cool to just surprise, wake them up, be like, get your shoes on, we're going.
Cool.
And
but also going to Disneyland with you is a little bit lame because you only stay there like for 4 or 5 hours.
That's right. Wanted to go early, be home by noon. You know it.
That's a weird plan.
They don't know about that. They, for all they know, Disneyland is closed at sundown. They don't even realize.
They don't know about the fireworks show?
No, they don't know about
or
any of
the
that
water
stuff.
show.
No,
any of that
they don't know
stuff
about any of those
happens only
shows.
at night.
They don't know. They don't think Disney is open for 1 minute after noon.
Damn.
So they, I look at it. I go, oh, I don't feel like sitting in the car, and it's going to be an hour there, hour back. So I decided, change of plans, guys. We're going to take Jerry, our dog, to the beach. And they go, oh, they didn't know about the first plan. So they go, oh, that's great.
You're like you had no idea how great it was supposed to be.
I've committed to that. And they're like excited about it. And I go, great. We load up the car. We get in the car. I see, how long will it take me to get to Rosie's Dog Beach? 1 hour and 42 minutes.
Oh, my God.
And it's going to take me an hour longer to get to this dog beach in Long Beach than it was to even get to Disneyland. So I'm already going, oh, my God, I blew it on this.
Why didn't you pivot back to Disneyland?
Because at that point, the dog's in the car. We got beach stuff loaded up.
Who cares? Get the dog out of the car and into the house. Throw a Spider-Man on his lap. He'll be fine.
The real reason is because I had pre-ordered a sub at Jersey Mike's that I was going to pick up on the way down to the dog beach because I was so excited to sit on the beach with my feet in the sand and eat one of those subs from Jersey Mike's.
And tempt all the dogs with a giant sub.
So I was really excited about this plan. We said, let's bring they were so excited to go. I said, this is great because on the beach, at least I can kind of sit there, half pay attention, but I don't have to be like on it. Like at Disney, I feel like I got to be on it.
Yeah, you would have been exhausted by the end of the day, but you would have been very stimulated.
So we drive, and took every minute of the hour and 40 minutes.
Isn't that the worst when you see the time and it just keeps staying? And you're like, come on, I didn't even gain 1 minute. I went around that car.
And I get there. I've never been before. I walk on, and some people had warned me, Rosie's Dog Beach, they say it's like a regular beach just with lots of more piles of crap everywhere. And I was like, oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I got there. I was actually blown away, pleasantly surprised at how clean the whole thing looked and how truly there were like, I didn't know if there'd be 4 or 5 dogs. I mean, there was like, felt like hundreds of dogs.
Did it smell like pee?
No, not at all. It didn't smell like pee. Like the dogs, yes, occasionally one dog would go pee, another dog would pee on top of that pee. It just kept going. But it was actually a very pleasant beach weather experience. And I said to myself, I think I'm about to have the greatest day of my life.
Beautiful weather?
Weather was perfect, Allie. I set up a couple of beach chairs.
See Vanessa?
I did not see Vanessa rollerblading. But there were a lot of kids that like to come and watch the dogs. There was dogs wearing sunglasses. There was dogs in wetsuits. There's some dogs that are, the real Labradors. I mean, they're playing catch, but they're throwing the ball in the ocean. Cool. They're running. And I am so having this moment where I'm so excited and I'm thinking, I'm so hungry now for this Jersey Mike's. I can't wait to just sit down and eat my sandwich. My kids go, let's walk our dog to the water so we can put his paws in the ocean. He's never done that before. We walk over to the ocean.
He's never seen the ocean?
He puts his paws in the ocean. He's terrified, but he does it. And then I hear these guys talking, and they say, oh, it's so funny. There's a bunch of dogs that are fighting over a sandwich over there.
Did I?
And I say, oh, that sounds hilarious. So they said to my kids, isn't this funny? The dog beach is great. They got dogs here. They got dogs swimming. There's a dog trying to surf. They got dogs over there fighting over a sandwich. This has everything. So we're all having a good laugh. Then I walk back, and I see just a few shreds of paper from a Jersey Mike's wrapper on the beach. And I think to myself, that's weird. They ate a Jersey Mike's sandwich. That's the sandwich I'm about to eat. And then I get closer to my setup, and my Jersey Mike's sandwich had been not only taken, but had been eaten by, 4 to 6 dogs, and they shredded every bit of the sandwich. And I got to see a couple leavings of like bread.
What kind of sandwich was it?
It's a giant. I went with the giant. I never go giant. I went
Did you
giant.
go turkey provolone?
Turkey provolone.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the dogs seem to enjoy it. And I look, and I'm walking back to where my setup is as I'm walking past ingredients to my own sandwich, like to the trail back to my thing.
And why did you?
The real Trail of Tears.
It was a real. And I go, well, maybe they only got half of it. And I go, they cut this thing into 4 pieces. Maybe if there's 2 pieces left, I'm still okay.
Yeah.
And I get back to it, and it's the brown bag it came in that is ripped, and a few just straggly tomatoes sitting in the sand. And I just
dogs know too, like lettuce and tomatoes. They're like, get out of here.
And I just sat there in my chair, smelling. I can still smell the Jersey Mike's
and that's
stuff.
a specific smell, too.
And people having a good laugh about the fact that a bunch of dogs shared a man sandwich.
Well, why did you leave the sandwich there? You're at a dog beach. That's the number one thing is you don't bring food to a dog beach ever.
I didn't know that was a thing. I mean,
I mean, there's dogs everywhere.
My kids' peanut butter and jelly sandwiches were untouched, and dogs love peanut butter, supposedly. Those things were sitting right there. No one touched them.
Out in the open? You just left it out? You didn't even close it? It's like you have to do what you would do with seagulls.
There was a wagon. There was in a wagon under a towel. But for some reason, the Jersey Mike's that good that the dogs, someone got in and grabbed it, and then once it was out there, it was out there. So then I just sat there hungry for the next 2 hours.
And you could have been eating a turkey leg.
I was just watching. I know. Could have been eating a giant turkey leg at Disneyland. No dogs would have taken that from me. It turned into such a sad day of not getting my Jersey Mike's. And
Did you at least take one of your kids' PB&Js?
No, I didn't do the same thing. One of those guys, luckily some guy came by with a cart selling those, snacks. I was able to buy a bag of Sun Chips from a guy in a cart. It's not the day I was looking for.
Oh, no.
But I will say, the dog, Omar, I know you hate your dog. Take your dog to the dog beach.
Nah.
You know what?
Bring your sandwich and keep it in your pocket at all times. Don't leave it out there.
All
right.
But you know the great thing is that sandwich is going to get crapped in little bits all over that beach.
Oh yeah.
Some other human is going to have to pick up your regurgitated sandwich.
As I'm sitting there having a moment of sadness, thinking about how delicious that sandwich. And I thought about eating it on the drive down too. And I was like, no, I'm going to wait till I get there. I'm going to sit in the sand. I'm going to crack that sandwich. Something about eating a sandwich on a beach. I don't know why it hits different. I love it. It's perfect. And as I'm having like a sad moment, a really cute dog walks over to me, and I think to myself, like, all right, whatever, still a good day, nice sunny weather, kids are with me, dog comes up, and the dog looks up, and then he lifts his leg and urinates all over my beach chair. And I go, yep, that's about right.
That's my life.
That's about right. Should have gone to Disneyland. Quick break. We get back in a second, and Linkin Park could be in your future. Get ready for those sold-out tickets coming up on KROQ.
The World Famous KROQ.
KROQ, Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show. Perhaps the biggest news of the weekend was the airplane that was flying high above the Oasis show, trailing that nice message that Oasis felt the need to actually regram. So thank you, Oasis, for supporting all of the hilarious people, all of the many writers at KROQ to make stuff like that go on. So many behind-the-scenes meetings, dramas about what would be flowing above the Oasis show, and different messages on Saturday's show and Sunday's show. A lot of people tagging us in them as they saw the airplane, the KROQ airplane, fly above head. We wanted to say greetings wankers, but that one got overlooked, as do many of our. We should post all of the 25 ideas we had. 25,
probably 125.
We should post the 125 ideas that were rejected so that you got what you got. But that's up there on the Instagram right now for you to enjoy, and perhaps you saw it yesterday or the day before. That's our way of saying hello to you. And thank you for helping support live music. A little band like Oasis needs our money. Let's get into your news right now, and then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Here's yet another reason that Klein is wearing a loser shirt this morning. He didn't win the lottery, but neither did I, and neither did you. The Powerball hype is officially over for now. 2 people won, one in Texas, one in Missouri. They will split the jackpot, which is great, but also crappy to realize that you've won $1.8 billion. You think you're the sole winner, and then you realize that you have to split it with a complete stranger. Each winner will choose either the annuitized cash payout, which is $893.5 million, or the lump sum of $410 million. So each of them would get that. And just wanted to do a quick shout out to all the degenerates who are going to buy a lottery ticket today.
Yeah. I like
Reset.
Oh my gosh, you loser.
That's when you really know you're a lifer and you're like, all right, back to 20 mil or 40 mil or whatever it is.
Well,
I'm buying a ticket right now.
The people that are going today are the people that have their loser tickets, and they're going to go scan them, and then they're going to realize, oh, look at that, I won $2 because I hit the Powerball, and then rather than take that $2, they're going to go ahead and just go, just give me a new one. Let's start the cycle all over again.
But don't you think most people wait?
No.
For it to, really?
Well, I think if you want to if you have something that's got any value, even if it's a low, some people, I think one of my tickets I hit power in 2 numbers, which I don't know what that works out to. But if I don't cash that today, I will lose that ticket 100%. So I need.
So you're just doing it now out of convenience and the fact that you're not good with organization?
Yep.
Huh.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to wait around for this thing to climb again.
I guess I just figured everybody who buys a ticket today is like the ritual people.
Yeah.
They're like, every Monday I go to my same liquor store and I buy my lottery ticket.
That's a good impression.
Well, you know how we always talk
Klein,
about.
actually.
Thank you. Spot on impression of me. You know how we always make fun of the
never
people.
call.
Also me as well. We always make fun of the people that go out on New Year's Eve, and that's like their once a year going out. It's the one night a year my parents actually like go out to like a club. It's like New Year's Eve. And we're like, it's so annoying for people that go out regularly to be like, oh, these rookies. That's how the degenerates feel about us when the Powerball gets big, and then they're
like all the riffraffs in
Right.
here with the kids' birthdays.
Right. There's like the liquor store drunk who's there all the time, scratching all day, every day. It's like, look at this family.
Yeah, you're a lifer when it comes to the lottery when you've won before and you still keep playing.
Yeah.
People that are like, I won $10,000 like 3 years ago. It's gone.
Gotta chase that rush, baby.
I gotta go back
Gotta
to the
chase
well.
it.
Okay, so the MTV VMAs happened last night on CBS. Sounds confusing, I know. You heard that right. It's the first time the MTV Awards were not on MTV. But they needed to make a change. They want more people to watch. The average MTV viewer right now is 51 years old. So they are hoping to hit more generations, which is with this network switch. And it seemed like there were more viewers in general. They don't have the numbers yet, but overall viewing, I think, was up. Shout out to Somber. Got Best Alternative Song for Back to Friends, and Best Rock Song went to All My Love by Coldplay. And there was a touching Ozzy tribute, of course, because it is at a night of music and Ozzy has left this world. Steven Tyler and Youngblood and others were singing in his honor. The Prince of Darkness. I think Ozzy! Yeah, that's right. And then I was there.
That was Allie's contribution
Just in the
there.
corner.
Ozzy!
But I've not heard Steven Tyler sing. I mean, I know he performs, but he sounds great.
Yeah, I thought he had to take time
Youngblood
off.
always
I
sounds
thought they
great.
canceled all the Aerosmith shows because his voice was all jacked up.
Well, it's
I
back.
thought he wasn't going to come back. Yeah.
That was a nice return.
good.
That's good to
The
see
fact
him like
that he can still sing like that is impressive.
He does like a good Ozzy, too, because to sing like Ozzy is a certain type of style of
Totally.
singing. He does it well.
Yeah, Youngblood did great too. And then finally, because I am El Cheapo, I just wanted to share, I think similarly to how you get excited, Klein, about the Endless Pasta Bowls.
Oh, man, love it.
I am excited about the all-you-can-fly pass from Frontier Airlines. They have brought it back, $299, and it's all you can fly, and you can go to a bunch of different places, international destinations, etc. They only do this once a year, and it's only for a certain amount of time, so you got to get it because it's $300. All you can fly. That's right.
But isn't this like you go to Bakersfield, or if you want to go to international, you have like 300 layovers?
You can't plan your trip too far out is the catch. I think you have to go the next day.
Jesus, man.
But it's designed for spontaneity, okay?
Okay.
People who want to not plan so that they can save money. And usually when you don't plan, the non-planners are the people that have to spend extra because of their non-planning ways.
Yeah, you're right.
But I do believe, look at the route options, because Omar's right. It is rather limited. If you think to yourself, I'm going to buy this thing, and then over the course of a month, I'm going to hit up Vegas and Miami, and I always want to go to Austin, Texas. A lot of these you're not going to be able to do.
No, if you want to go Austin, Texas, it'll take you like 3 days to get there.
Yeah, so that's going to be
Worth it.
If
You can fly and all you can drive.
If you want to go see Victorville this time of year, I recommend you get on this plan ASAP.
Hey, do you want to save money or not?
That's right. Allie doesn't care where she's going. She's happy to save money. We get into a brand new hour of the show, and we do it next on KROQ.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Welcome to your Monday morning here on KROQ. Recovering from football, recovering from Oasis, or any of the other shows that were happening in Southern California, or just a standard Monday morning recovery. It's going to cool off this week. It's been super hot. That will change. But I don't know, because based on the goal line, things are only getting hotter.
Hey, what's up, guys? This message goes out to that sex-crazed maniac banging all the chefs in town.
Okay.
I just wanted to know if it was only chefs that piqued your interest, or just anyone that works in the kitchen.
You're going to have to answer that question. We've got other people that are working in kitchens that aren't necessarily chefs, but are interested to find out if Vanessa's okay with all kitchen workers or just chefs.
I'm not responding to this goat line.
Okay, so that means all kitchen workers.
Vanessa, did your mom have a good vacation?
She's still on vacation until tomorrow.
What?
Oh, great. So we can talk about this.
Okay, great.
Talk about it.
You dropped
Yeah, but I've decided I'm not talking about it. So
dropped such a bombshell
even
on
the
us all.
boss was like, "I heard your story," and I was like, "Cool."
Yeah.
Wait, who said this?
The boss.
Chocolate sauce.
Which one?
Chocolate.
Chocolate sauce. Chocolate. You loved her story. Everyone loved it. Yeah, it's a great story.
He
Vanessa.
talked to me about it.
Yeah, me
He
too.
sat down and he was like, "Woof, today was crazy."
Did Vanessa know her mic was on when she said all that to you guys? We're like, yeah, she did, yeah.
You know, can this dishwasher get a little piece of that action? Anyways, in my line.
That guy works in a kitchen, but he's a dishwasher, so he knows the chef. But any interest or no? Chefs only?
No interest.
All right.
No goat line calls with this type of message.
Well, that's going to be hard because they're all about this. Every goat
We have
line
sous
call.
chefs, we have prep cooks.
Yeah, we've got a lot of
We've got
so
everybody in the kitchen.
I got a guy here who dressed like a chef for Halloween 4 years ago. He wants to know if he has a shot. Chef Boyardee is on the phone right now. Good morning,
yes.
sir.
You know, I think that's offensive, Vanessa, to dishwashers that you wouldn't be interested.
I'm not interested in anyone.
Okay, that's fine. Vanessa, it's your body, your choice. That's what I say. I mean, Allie doesn't believe that, but I do. Okay?
You're right, I'm very against it.
Allie
It's not your
stands
choice.
against that. This hour on the show, we got lots to get into, including Allie's gayest football highlights of the week. Week 1 NFL action. She believes the NFL is one giant cover, one giant gay agenda, and she will prove it to you. But we kick things off this hour with a song from Linkin Park, which is exciting because it means if the next song is also Linkin Park, well, then that would qualify as back-to-back, a block of Linkin Park, and your chance to win your way into the sold-out show. So consider this one a freebie. I'm curious to find out what song we play next on KROQ. We have compiled what we believe to be the greatest insults that the Oasis brothers have thrown at each other over the years.
Number 3 was in 2017, and this is Noel insulting Twitter and Liam at the same time.
Twitter is the playground of fucking idiots.
Well, you know our president's on Twitter quite
Well, and so is my fucking brother. And quite literally, I'd put the pair of them in a driverless car each so it fucking ran into each other.
Number 2 is in 2009, and this was the famous Liam potato incident. Noel said that he would be up for a reunion at the right price, and Liam then tweeted F Oasis, then tweeted a picture of his brother with the caption potato. He even went so far as to invite people to bring potatoes and potato peelers to his shows, and so many people did so that eventually in 2018 they had to ban them from the events.
And finally, this is not easy. This is the number 1 Oasis insult as we welcome back the boys in Oasis for their big shows at the Rose Bowl.
It has to go to Noel, who said of Liam, he's rude, arrogant, intimidating, and lazy. He's the angriest man you'll ever meet. He's like a man with a fork in a world of soup.
Oh, goddamn. These guys are great. you win your fantasy game? Did your team win? Do you feel like your team has a chance this season, or are you already going, man, there's always next year? It's interesting how you can emotionally get all over football after just 1 week of games. Things you thought would never happen happening. Things you were like, this is going to be the year we turn it around. All of a sudden you go, nope, they don't look very good. Is your team just going to keep losing and losing and losing? Or perhaps you were impressed. Allie and I went head-to-head in fantasy. She beat me, which is why I am here wearing the loser shirt today. But don't worry, I have a feeling this loser shirt is going to make its way to that side of the table before the end of the season.
I'm sure it will. But when it comes to gay experiences, things that you never thought would happen. And that happened, I believe, all over the place over the weekend. A lot of open backfields, a lot of penetration, balls coming loose, etc. And I compiled all of them for the first of the season Gayest Sports Highlights of the Week.
Here are the Gayest Sports Highlights from the week.
McConkey pirouettes, gets a couple extra yards, takes off and runs. Russell Wilson still has the legs. A kick from Folk, and he massages it through.
To beat the Philadelphia Eagles, you have to double team Jalen Carter.
He's inside the 30s of the first connection to Scary Terry.
He's going to go Lester, right? And if they come from the other way,
Dallas twisting 4 men. Hurts has all kinds of time. Burrow in trouble, lunges forward as he goes down. McGuire got him around the ankles. Broke the back of the Chiefs' Travis Kelce.
There was a whole lot of home baby on that one.
Asked Sauce Gardner, what do you do against Aaron Rodgers? You know him. He said, he'll try to get you to do things that he wants you to do. Dak Prescott, did he spit? Did he spit on him? I think he did. There you go. There you go.
These have been the Gayest Sports Highlights from this week.
Lester. That's my safe word. That is a dangerous week 1 of gay NFL highlights. Spitting and
Scary Larry?
pirouetting and Scary Larry.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Lester getting double teamed.
Oh, yeah.
just a bit of everything. That's just week 1. We haven't gotten to the game tonight yet.
Dude, I mean, the first play of the first game on Thursday night, there was a guy spitting on another guy.
I mean, Vanessa, if there was ever a time for you to say how you really feel about those clips, now would be that time because
gay.
We get it. I know what you're saying. Man.
Titi Kaga?
No, yes.
Yeah, you better watch out. Wow. We were watching all the same games. I watched them very differently than you did, but according to Allie, it was one of the gayest weeks in the history of NFL football.
And it's only going to get gayer, folks.
We take a super quick break. When we get back, I guess technically if the next song we play is also Linkin Park, that would count as back-to-back Linkin Park songs. So I hope you're listening for the next song that airs on KROQ if you want to go to some sold-out Linkin Park. If not, we will get into this new concept about people that are breaking up and or divorcing but living together, because it's super expensive and moving sucks. And apparently the numbers are out now, and more people are living divorced in the same house, some broken up living in the same studio apartment. But like full-on broken up. If that is you, I'm very curious as to what your situation is, how long that's been going on for, and how you've made it work, or does it not work? 800-520-1067. We'll come back with that concept next.
What's up, you guys? It's Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. We are excited to see you.
Let you cut me open. Every time you hear a block of Linkin Park on KROQ, caller 2800-520-1067 scores tickets to see them at the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Keep it on KROQ to win. This week have been on Linkin Park. Just thank KROQ so much for playing the music and helping us get our start.
Hear a block of Linkin Park. Win your way into their hometown show at the Intuit Dome this Saturday. Courtesy of Live Nation.
The world famous KROQ.
I bought a ticket to your show. Did you see me? Did you know? I've been living in a bedroom. I've been living in a bad, bad dream. Sleepwalking through sad scenes.
currently married or looking to get married, you would think that one of the plus sides, the good things about getting divorced, is that you get to move into your own place. You get to put all those sweet Kobe jerseys back on the wall. All those cool posters you had at one point, that was your decor that eventually got taken down and thrown in the garage because they were not, quote, shabby chic, or however your wife or girlfriend wanted the place to look. You get to put all that stuff back up. I would say that's the amazing part of the divorce, is that you get to take your football helmets and put them back on display.
You get to get all your weird kitschy clutter and put it right back in your place.
Bobbleheads.
Even though we tried to scrub it out of you.
Right on the kitchen table. But apparently that is not the case, because this trend, which has been building for a while now, is causing couples, even though they are divorcing, they are saying, we are no longer in a relationship, but we're not going to move because moving sucks. It's expensive. And so we are going to continue this relationship, but we are going to live together. I can't believe it's happening as often as it is. Stats show it's happening more and more.
I know
and
a couple people who are doing this.
There's people on the phone all over the place that are saying, yeah, this is the new normal now.
I don't think either of the people I know that are doing it enjoy the setup. But it's like the first person is an actual divorce. They have a kid and everything. They've split up the house into two wings. Not that they have a big house, but like the dad stays in one side, the mom stays on the other side, and the kid gets to enjoy pretty much a similar like home environment,
this
right?
This Christmas, I'm in that wing.
Yeah, but it kind of feels the same, right? And then in the other situation, I know two women who have broken up but are still living together, and they're both dating other people already. And it is a hot mess.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But it's still less of a hot mess than moving and finding another place because it's expensive.
I am currently still married, but do have my divorce plan ready to go as to which room I would move into and make my own. Because I know a similar situation where a guy's wife basically said, they were engaged, but she called it off. And he said, well, I'm not going to go find another place. We just moved in here. So now he has basically moved into the garage full time.
I bet he loves it in there.
He said it's great. I mean, it's minus
other than the AC.
Yeah, it gets pretty hot in there. Minus the fact that it gets pretty hot in there.
Garages can really pack in a lot of heat.
But clearly you can hear in my relationship there's nothing but love.
No! If it drops into the bed, I will f***ing kill you. Be smart.
So is that your place?
That's the voice of love.
Are you going right to the garage, or is there another?
No, my place above my garage, there is kind of the room I use
attic.
Is my office. And that is where I've got I purposely put a pull-out couch in there ahead of time, thinking if there ever is a divorce/separation, this is going to be my divorce bunker.
Isn't your office a little closet?
No, I've upgraded it to a slightly larger closet.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it was a closet at one point, but I could not have slept in there. Let's say hi to Valerie and figure out what your situation is, because I'm very curious as to how people are able to navigate these waters. Something that is being dubbed nesting, I guess co-nesting and or bird nesting. There's a couple different versions of it, and it means that you are living with the person you were once married to or dating, but neither of you have decided to move out because you don't want to. What's up, Valerie? What's going on with you?
We are in that exact situation. We've been together since high school, so over 30 years. And we have a 13-year-old daughter, and we live in a 700-square-foot house.
Whoa.
And we are separated. We don't even want to do the divorce thing because we don't want to...
Paperwork.
Yes.
Yeah,
the paperwork, the lawyers, all that cost is going to happen, too, because we both are very, very hard-headed about everything. So we realized we will be a partnership until our lovely daughter is 18. So I've got 5 more years of this.
Oh.
And I'm like, Allie, I'm with your friends. I'm not dating, not doing any of that stuff. Will not disrespect the father of my child. But at the same time, it is a not fun situation in a very small home. He has a lovely living situation. He sleeps in the living room.
So he has the living room. You get the bedroom. Was that like a Rochambeau? Was that Rochambeau for that? Did you guys have a dunk contest?
It used to be whoever wanted to go to sleep first would go claim the bedroom. And then I just put all of my shit in that room.
Oh, don't say that word.
Dang it.
That's okay.
I put all of my stuff in that room, and somehow it's become my room now.
Now, let me ask you a question. You guys live together. How long has it been since you've been living together yet separated?
We have almost 5 years. I would go with Trump since Trump has been in office.
Has there ever
somebody
been
fell in Trump more than me?
Has there ever been a moment, a night of weakness where you guys were drinking together, or someone came back, or someone sent a flirty text, or you ended up, oops, we're in the shower at the same time? Has there been any moment in those 5 years through the separation where you had like a rebound sex night?
1 week moment, once, but that was like 3 years ago.
And
So
did you have the
that's been a long
conversation
time.
of like getting back together, or it was you both woke up and said this was a mistake?
Yeah, we both said, well, that was fun.
And
Thank you.
does your
But
kid think that you're still together, or does your kid know that you're separated?
Kid knows. Kid's totally, she's good with it. She's more like, hey, this is 700 square feet. It'd be okay with me if we struggled through a little financial chaos for you guys to just go your separate ways.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes when people's parents are fighting and it seems like it's not working, the kid's like, please, don't do it for me. Just leave.
Yeah.
Like, separate. Just get out of each other's life.
Eric on KROQ, what's your situation?
Well, yeah, similar thing. I mean, we just decided to go our separate ways, and then it just we realized it was a little bit of a struggle to be in two separate homes, traveling back and forth, and then we ended up just finding a place where it worked out. And probably in the last 12, 15 years, we've just been
12
co-parenting.
years. You've been doing this for 12 years. You have not been a couple, but you're living in the same place for 12 years.
Yeah.
So what happens when you go on a date?
I go on a date. I don't come back. That's it. You just plan outside of the house. You don't bring anything back in disrespect.
So the rules are you can date anyone. Obviously, you're not in a relationship, but if you spend the night, you spend the night. Never get home court advantage. You always have to be visiting team, and she plays by the same rules as well.
Yeah.
And if you see her getting ready for a date, she's getting all sexy, spraying perfume, got on that nice pushed up booby shirt, Al, you know that one.
Oh yeah.
And you know what she's up to. Did she ask for your opinion? Like, are you at that level? Like, hey, how do you think this looks? Or no? Is it very?
Even when she asked my opinion when we were together, I'd be like, "You look fine. I'm a guy. What the hell are you asking me for?"
Yeah, that's good. That's helpful.
As long as you don't look sloppy, I can care less.
And then
you know?
even in the walk of shame on the way home the next day, you know that she's got that just been effed hair and everything, and you know it doesn't bother you.
Nah, I sleep right through it. I don't care.
Did you guys have a moment of weakness? 12 years you've been sharing the same house, but you're technically not a couple. At any point during that time, have you guys had sex again?
Not since like probably the kids were little. Now they just started college, so this.
Wow.
And does it ever pose a problem to the people you're dating where you say, hey, by the way, I live with my ex? It's never been a problem in your dating life?
Occasionally it does, but it's like, you know, everybody's got some kind of situation. It's better to be honest up front if they don't like it tough.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't believe how much this is happening more now than ever before. And it's the same, probably similar reason why people are staying home. You know, kids are staying home, adult kids, longer than ever before. Finding a place is expensive. Getting stuff for that place is expensive.
Yeah,
if you have the opportunity. And by the way, just packing up boxes and moving is super annoying. So even though the person you're with, you hate now, potentially, or you can't get along as a couple.
I get all that, but it also feels like you can't fully move on. Like if I was going to date a guy and he said, I am living with somebody, but we're separated, and I have to spend the night at your place, I would think you're lying.
Well,
I would think you're married and you're lying.
Juan, what's your deal?
Hey, I just recently separated from my wife after 5 years. We're actually living in a 250 square foot studio.
That's like smaller than a hotel room.
That's the size of this studio right now that we're in.
Damn.
That's spacious.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So who's
And
sleeping?
you guys
What's
actually called me.
the sleeping
Say again?
arrangement? What are the sleeping
Sounds like
arrangements?
neither of you are sleeping.
I'm on the floor.
Yeah, you can tell.
So she's in the bed and you're on the floor next to the bed?
I'm on the floor next to the bed, next to the baby's bed. It's that small.
Oh, man.
Wow.
And do you guys like communicate? Do you talk to each other like as humans, or is it like no contact?
Yeah, we're coexisting, and I told her like you can have a divorce once the baby turns 18.
18? That's so many years from now.
Far down the line.
She's only 4.
Count them down, baby. Let's go every year.
Oh, my Lord. Another birthday. Woo!
That's a tough one right there. Yeah, Michael, we give you the final word on this. Hi. Michael, going once. What's up?
Hey, so it's actually not me. It's my roommate. So I moved into this place in late January. They were together. They split up in, let's say, March. He sleeps in the living room. They still cuddle from time to time. And then she brings her boy toy over. And now she's pregnant.
With the new boyfriend's baby?
The new boyfriend's baby, yeah.
Dude.
And her and the ex-husband still cuddle all the time. Luckily, I only live here part-time, so I've never even met the guy.
That's so awkward. You have to live with somebody that has that type of
person's-
drama.
Right.
You're like, this is my roommate, and then that's her ex-boyfriend sleeping in the living room, and then this is the boyfriend who got her pregnant. It's like a soap opera in your house
But
all the time.
This explains living in Southern California so well. Because if you find a living situation that works, rent controlled or whatever, nothing's going to make you out of that. You're not leaving.
For entertainment purposes only, I'm sad I have a happy
My
marriage.
pregnant ex is getting railed by that guy in that room, but I'm sleeping right here in this kitchen. You better believe it.
All right, Pete Davidson is a controversial hot person in a way, but he is settling down. He's having a
Hot
baby.
person? What are you looking at?
Oh, well, I don't think he's hot, but a lot
Nobody
of other people,
does.
a lot of people think he is.
Oh, it's like he was in a scuba diving accident every time you
That's
see
why
him.
he's a controversial hot person, because everyone goes,
Huh.
how is this guy slaying all the time? It's insane. He is going to be on the season premiere of Shark Tank. It's
Really gone downhill since Klein, huh?
Yeah, last season premiere was Klein.
Yeah.
This season premiere,
Pete
it's
Davidson.
Pete Davidson. Klein, not a controversial hot person.
No one's ever accused me of being hot. There's no argument that Klein's slang too much.
Who's this undeniably meh guy?
Thank you, Allie. That's Barbara Corcoran's quote.
That's going to be on his tombstone.
Thank you. Unbelievably mad.
So am I going to pitch cuckolding?
You'll be doing that one tonight with your wife.
All right.
Yeah.
That won't go well. She doesn't want to do any of that.
All right, well, we'll see.
She's already almost there.
Yeah, she's already doing it. Didn't you walk in on her?
You guys think that she's some kind of a sex freak. She doesn't want to do any of this stuff. I'm the only girl she's ever
Not
had
with
sex
you.
with.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
If you're just watching, she's all in.
I saw her with that bartender at that concert. She was like so alive.
Yeah, but that's like flirty social stuff. She doesn't want to follow through on any of
We'll
it.
see.
When everyone stop mm-hing.
Come to my window.
What is the claim you bring to us in this edition of Petty Claims Court?
As I'm doing dishes, I'll be there doing literally everything, and then at the very end of it, she'll notice I'm at the end, and then try to come help at the end, and then act like she helped do almost all of it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. She wants the credit.
Vanessa just informed me that they're calling us right now from the hospital. Are you guys in a hospital right now?
Yeah.
Wait, why are you guys at a hospital right now?
We just had our baby.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Hunter, you are calling to complain about your wife after she just had a child?
You know, I thought about it as we went along, and I wanted to make it sound good, and then as it starts coming out, I'm like, uh-oh.
This thing you bought yesterday.
Why don't you explain what you think it is?
It's not what I think it is. It's what it is. It's an original 8x10 oil painting of Lon Chaney, a horror icon from the movie London After Midnight.
This is like Shrek with AIDS you bought, Jake. I don't even know why you paid for this.
He's probably very
Isn't
grateful.
there other stuff you want to do with your money, man? Like move out of shack? Like,
Hey, what did you think your priority
I'm
is?
trying to make the shack
woman-proof.
Oasis dominating the headlines at the Cage Show, millions of other events taking place, and football was back as well, Rams home game too. But I think that we did not spend enough time focusing on the real event of the weekend, and that was the Creep IE-Con Aftermath with Jake the Nerd.
Oh, yeah.
And,
He's there every year now.
He loves going there.
It's so much fun.
I don't even think we asked Jake to go anymore. I think he just goes because those are his people. And
He loves not dressing up for it.
he met a collection of weirdos there, including, I think, maybe more than ever before, a lot of weird clowns. So we have a whole clown roundup, a clown-up, if you will, of all of the many clowns that Jake encountered at the Creep IE-Con. And here's just some of them, Allie, to get you ready for for all things Halloween season.
What's your name?
I am Chuckles the Clown.
Ugh. Someone who can do a really good clown laugh, it's just so cringe and terrifying at the same time.
Even just to get that guy to laugh at Jake at all. Incredible acting skills. I mean, that rarely
Great fake laugh.
Great fake laugh.
Chuckles, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I am a killer clown with a face that I stole for somebody else, cut it right off their face, and wore it as my own. Painted it up like a clown.
And tell me about your necklace here.
My necklace is trophies from kills that I've had. Different body parts. We've got a toe. We've got an ear. We got a chicken foot. And we got a nose.
And what's this one there?
Can't talk about the other one on the radio.
Oh, you mean a nipple?
Yep, that would be what it is. It's a nipple.
So that's his first clown he encountered. That guy seems like a pleasant clown. And then, but Allie, I want you to pick which one of these clowns would actually freak you out the most. Because there was, that's clown, what was his? That was Chuckles the clown. And then there's this other clown that he met.
What's your name?
My name is Honkers. I am Honkers the Clown.
Okay, I love Honkers.
You already voted Honkers?
Team Honkers.
You're going Team Honkers?
The name makes no sense. I love it.
Honkers, I'm sure he's got one of those horns. He'd have to, right? Chuckles is a...
He's like, Chuckles is taken. I'm going to be Honkers.
Jake, do you have pictures of both these clowns?
I sure do, yeah.
All right, will you post them both? Because I'd like to figure out which one I would find to be more terrifying. Honkers or, what was the other one? Bloopers?
Chuckles.
Chuckles and
Which
Honkers.
one do you think spent more money on their costume?
I think maybe Chuckles did.
I get that vibe. I feel like Honkers put it together at the last minute.
This is Honkers.
What's your name?
My name is Honkers. I am Honkers the Clown.
Honkers, how's your day going so far?
Horrible.
Yeah? How come?
I'm a clown.
So this is like a self-hating clown, which is an interesting... So many variations of clowns.
Love the angle. Also a great disguise for a serial killer to just be like, oh, I'm just going to show up at this thing, kill people. Everyone's going to think I'm in a costume.
Right. And
walk around in plain sight.
That was John Wayne. Who was that? John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah,
that was his big trick.
He was a clown.
Right? So ever since then, and then obviously the movie It, I think people still have this weird love-hate relationships with clowns.
What made you get into that profession?
I always enjoyed clowning around and, finding ways to make other people happy while I wasn't.
See, this guy's
really struggling with the voice.
Yeah, this guy scares me more than the first guy. Because even though the first guy's got that weird demonic laugh, like you go back to, what was it, Chuckles the Clown?
Yeah.
Chuckles the Clown seems like pleasant almost.
What's your greatest fear?
What's my greatest fear? I don't really have any fears.
Like, what about Labubu's?
Labubu's, those things are pretty cool.
Oh, that's scary.
See, that's Chuckles. See, Chuckles is scary by laugh, but
but Chuckles likes Labubus.
Yeah, or he doesn't.
That's a red flag.
I don't even think he knew what they were, though. He's just kind of like he's just got he's going with.
Not really scary. I don't think those are scary.
You're not scared of anything.
No, I don't think so.
So Chuckles is not scared of anything. Meanwhile, if you go over to Honkers has real fear.
I think it's hilarious that you're struggling so much with both of these.
I mean, does it really matter at this point? But here's Honkers. Honkers is terrifying.
So, it just fit.
For people who are listening, describe your costume for me.
Well, I am in a leather vest, a green button-up paisley shirt, and I am in brown and white painted cowboy chaps.
Ooh, cool.
Jake, were these clowns selling stuff, or were they just there for the love of the...
I think Chuckles was promoting like a haunt that they're putting on later that year, and Honkers was just walking around just doing a con thing.
Were you going to finish that for the love of the...
I couldn't figure out how to end the sentence. I don't even know where it would end.
The love of the...
The love of the craft. I mean, some of them are there to scare, I guess, but... so you think Honkers was just there as a fan?
Yeah.
And the other guy was there to try and make some money?
Yeah. He was promoting like a haunt they were doing later that year, and he was in the costume contest that night.
But Honkers didn't even want to compete. He just wanted to go.
As far as I know.
Just wanted to be there and be a honker.
With a clown head.
And can you tell me what's the scariest thing in the world to you?
Clowns.
Clowns?
I can't look in a mirror.
Oh, yeah?
No.
So mirrors.
Mirrors are terrifying to me because I see myself.
So, Allie, here's the question.
Very meta.
These are two very different clowns. If you have to pick, which one do you think is scarier now? Do you go with Honkers or do you go with the other one, Squeaky?
It's Chuckles.
Chuckles.
I think I'm going to go with Jake.
I agree.
Me?
Jake the Nerd, congratulations.
Still the scariest.
You win the clown off. You are undefeated. Every year we send you this thing, and every year you win the battle.
For the love of the whatever.
I mean, think about that. If Jake's like, my name's Jake. I live in a shack. I eat hamburgers out of my trunk.
I'm in no costume.
I'm in no costume at all. Technically, I just wear this dog around on me all the time.
That's life.
You're the winner, dude. So congratulations.
Okay.
Make yourself a sash. You're the winner of Clown Off 2025.
I mean, both of those people sounded like they were doing Jake impressions.
They absolutely did.
Hi, my name is Jake.
What's your name?
My name is Honkers.
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Jake.
They're all the same. No, it doesn't change,
He's going to
Allie.
get interviewed by a different radio station.
You're right. I don't even know.
What's your name?
I am Chuckles the Clown.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Jake the Nerd.
It's uncanny.
I think it's just you, Jake. There it is.
Klein, Alley, Show. The world famous KROQ. KROQ.
play mambo music and diss me? Well, your rap game is worse than when my wife pretends to kiss me. So I'm gonna say a few words to spoil that clear P-test cup. That's right, bitch. It's time for this lesbo to wrap it up!
Hell yeah.
Here's news for you, shorty. NyQuil and DayQuil aren't the same, and doors all have handles, and yellow hats are lame. You say that your pie wine is pizza's new side piece, but your sales list is only as long as your last lease. On the streets you buy Jordans, but you don't make no profit. At home you're like Ellen, you're way out the closet.
Whoa.
And you'll probably hear this, and you'll probably cry. It's okay, Kay, you're an emotional guy. You cry when you're sick, when your kid sings a song, when you're tired or hungry, when they brought back Tom DeLonge. So you know what? I think I'm gonna stop this dope rhyme, cause unlike you, I know how to stay on time.
Well, what's up with this?
Yeah.
Klein Show. It is Monday, Recovery Monday, and if you are listening closely, you want to hear not one but two Linkin Park songs in a row, back to back. It's called a block of Linkin Park, and we get you into their sold-out upcoming show at the Intuit Dome. And all you got to do is be the right caller when you hear the back-to-back Linkin Park songs. This one would not count. Yes, that is the Kid Bop version of Linkin Park. And it may be great, but we will not accept it. Yeah. That should just remind you as to one of the songs you should potentially or could be listening for coming up later. When we get to that, two in a row, you get your way into some sold-out Linkin Park. Right now,
that show's going to happen, man.
I agree. It's
you know why? It's just the new lead singer. There's like audio that just leaked, and I don't know if she's cutting it.
What do you mean?
She's having problems. Like here's some audio of her in rehearsal, and I don't think it's when Emily first got announced, everybody like super excited. Now maybe the tour is taking a toll on her. I'm not sure exactly what's happening there. Listen to this.
I'm lost in this memory, leaving behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity as I'm singing this song. Yeah, I sound fine.
I don't think so.
No, you don't.
When you sound fine, you definitely have to mention that you sound fine.
She's an acquired taste, and to be fair, she's gotten much better as the tour's progressed.
Well, she's pretty.
She's pretty. Easy on the eyes. So get ready to win your way into some real Linkin Park, where you will not hear either of those versions of those songs, and that'll be coming up the second we play back-to-back Linkin Park songs this morning. Right now, though, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
When somebody thinks that you're dead, then learns that you aren't, you appreciate that person a little bit more. And that is the case for one Danny Trejo. And any Danny Trejo fans out there, he has died on screen many times. In fact, he claims that he has had more deaths than anyone in Hollywood. But people thought he was actually dead because some news broke about his death and no one had heard otherwise. So they were sending RIP messages. They were all over the place. Rightly so. I mean, the man is a local legend and a national treasure. But the good news is he is not dead. And eventually it was called out that this was fake news. And yesterday, Danny Trejo himself finally spoke to it, posted on Instagram, said, "I am very much alive. I didn't realize the guy was 81 years old." And this is also coming off of the Donald Trump is dead rumors. that were also dispelled
Right,
because it was
'cause he
like,
was
oh, we haven't seen him
missing
for a
for a
week,
while.
and he had that weird thing on his hand, and they were like, maybe he died, but then he came out and said, boop, I'm not dead. That must be a great feeling to do the I'm not dead announcement.
Well, it's nice to know if people care, if you're dead and there's a big, oh my God, what will happen? Danny Trejo one hit me weird because I was with Danny Trejo last weekend.
And you were like, God, I mushed him, huh?
And the next day, someone said, "Oh, you did another one, Klein." And I'm like, "What is he talking about?" And I saw the headline, "Danny Trejo dead." I'm like, I was shaking his hand 12 hours ago.
Wouldn't you want, though, if there was a death rumor about you, wouldn't you want to wait it out just to see what they start saying about you? Like, what are the tributes?
Yeah.
Because at the end of Hacks, there's a fake death thing, too. And she's like, hold on a minute, that was going to be my legacy? Like, that's what everyone was saying about me? That's so messed up. You know, and she got to see it all because she was just there knowing and reading all the news about her own death.
In the show, Dave, rapper Lil Dicky, his tour bus exploded and everyone thought that they were dead, and it ended up being the best thing that could have happened to their career.
Oh,
because
there you go.
once you're not dead, you're alive. All of a sudden, sometimes death is when you finally hit that moment. So we need to come up with a great way to either really die or fake a death.
Don't think about any painter back in the day.
Yeah,
they were
well-
only famous after they were dead. I don't think any painter was famous while they were alive.
Right, so if you're a painter, you got to that's the
You gotta
ultimate
die.
joke. You got to die, then all of a sudden you get a lot of money for your paintings,
Yeah.
then you come back and start making more paintings.
That's our advice to you painters.
Fake death.
All
Fake
right,
death. Very
men-
profitable.
Yeah, definitely. Men always want to be taller. It's the number one thing that they lie about on their dating profile. It's also the number one deal breaker for straight girls, which is why men have paid thousands of dollars for those leg lengthening procedures. But now, women are going in the other direction, and women are getting their legs shortened.
Oh my! Are you serious?
Yeah, so now there are women who are, I guess, you know how guys go to Turkey for the
hair transplants?
transplants?
Yeah.
Women are going to Istanbul for limb shortening surgery.
Oh, that
women
sounds
believe
so
that their
painful.
height is working against them romantically.
I've always wanted a girl with T-Rex arms.
So wait, they put them there. What they remove some of the cartilage? Because I know how the
yeah, it's
leg.
not those limbs, Jake. It's the legs. I
The
think
legs.
they want longer.
Yeah,
Oh, but I still want T-Rex arms.
all I could afford was to get my arms shortened. I'm still 8 feet tall.
I'm still so tall, and
No,
now I have tiny little arms.
I can't dip this chip.
They cut the femur or tibia, remove the bone, and then reattach it with a metal rod. The upper leg can be reduced by up to 2.2 inches. And the lower leg by 1.2 inches. So someone can go from 5'8" to 5'6", essentially.
The irony here is that you talk to guys all the time, short guys, and they go, it's impossible to date. And then these tall women say, no one wants to date us. We're too tall.
Right.
Guys feel like very emaciated. What's the word? Emasculated. Or
Well,
whatever.
my friend who's really tall, she's 6'3", she will only date men who are taller than her. I'm like, there's slim pickings here.
She doesn't have a lot to
There's
pick from.
not a lot there, you know what I mean? But it's funny that they want the height difference, and that once they find each other, they're both having coffee finally, and they're the right height, but they're both in terrible amounts of pain
If they both get the surgery.
if they both have the surgery.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds really painful, both of them, right?
That's a real nice meet cute. I was getting my legs lengthened. I was getting my legs shortened. And
and
then
I was
they
like,
meet
hey, girl.
in the painful 6-month recovery where they can't walk.
Let's both not walk to coffee. All right, and then the World Cup is taking place next year. Obviously, it's happening in many locations, and Los Angeles is one of them. They just revealed how tickets will be sold for the World Cup, and I have never read anything that is more confusing. It will be released in 4 different phases. Phase 1 is going to be Visa card holders. That's going to be later this month at the 8th through the 19th. But if you register, you might get picked to buy a ticket. Then once you get picked, you're given a time slot to purchase those tickets on October 1st. Then, if you don't get tickets then, you have a second phase, which is the early ticket draw. And if you don't get that, there's a third phase, which is the random selection draw that will start on December 5th. And then they've got the regular on sale. And then you can also do hospitality packages, which would give you, for $73,000 per person, you would get...
$73,000 a person?
You would get packages for the 8 matches that are at MetLife.
All right. Well, that seems very
So if you
easy.
want to see the 8 matches at that one stadium for a package, that would be $73,000.
Vanessa, what's your plan? Because your team's playing. What's your big plan?
Colombia.
It's not much of a plan. I was just yelling the
Oh,
country.
sorry, I was answering phone calls.
But what is your plan, though? Like,
My
what?
plan is that I get lucky and I go.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
not signing up.
Right.
I'm just putting it out there to the universe. If
You're
anyone
not even
wants
gonna
a plus
register?
one, I'm your girl.
Don't they have those kids that stand on the sideline with the teams
okay.
and kick the
Don't
balls?
be ridiculous. I wouldn't qualify
Why not?
because I don't look like a child.
False.
You should get this
today.
leg shortening surgery. You'll even look like more of a child.
Yeah, I think you can be one of those ball kids they have out there. You'd be best seats in the whole
Ball
game.
kid.
You can be a ball kid, Vanessa.
You know what? Should I sign up to
Yeah,
be a
yeah.
kid? Because I would love it.
Vanessa,
Yeah, and then you can put that little vest on.
Sign
So
up.
cute.
There's no way they're doing like background checks. You're too young. You don't even have it. I'm a baby. I don't have my birth certificate.
I mean, there's 104 matches. There's no way they can keep track.
yeah, so you could be a ball kid right there on the field.
I look into it.
I'm telling you, I looked at some of those ball boys, ball girls at the U.S. Open that was just happening.
Yeah, you did.
A lot of them are not. You can't tell what they are. They're supposed to be adults. Who knows? Vanessa, I'm telling you could
They're
pass.
just running so fast, you can't tell.
All right, Vanessa, we got our plan to get you into the World Cup.
We
got to take
will get you in.
a brand new hour of the show, which starts right now.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Or the advice from 626 on the text line that says Vanessa can just sell that Colombian Bam Bam for her World Cup ticket.
No,
we know what that's
we're
about.
not going to have her resort to that.
We got lots to get to this hour. Good morning. Welcome to your Monday. If you're feeling sluggish, hungover, we get it. It was one of those weekends. Just had a lot of stuff going on. We are in the middle of the busiest time of the year right now. Over the weekend, I mean, just the shows I can remember, things that people were at. So every venue had something going on, from SoFi to obviously the Rose Bowl, and then there were games all over the place.
That's it.
That's all I got.
You're out of two.
All over the place.
All over the place.
The Hollywood Bowl. Every time I drove by a venue, there was a crowd of people outside. It was just one of those
is that what
weekends.
venues do? They hold things?
Whole thing, yeah.
Oh, events, huh?
We're a full event time.
Wow, how about that?
Full sports mode, full music mode, full clown mode with Jake and his creepy clowns. Everything was going on this weekend, so here we are recovering together on Monday. Once again, reminder, you're listening for us to play back-to-back Linkin Park songs, a block of Linkin Park that will get you tickets to their sold-out show. And we've got other stuff to give you this hour as well. We'll take a deep dive into Jake's journal. Haven't done that in a while. And Allie likes to brag that she is a hero. But in a moment, you're going to find out why she is not a hero at all.
I'm still doing something heroic. I tried.
Not a hero. KROQ, Klein Alley Show. They say not all heroes wear capes. In this particular case, Allie is wearing a sleeveless shirt, but she's still not a hero.
Well, I do believe inside I still am a hero, and I tried to do something heroic, and just because I couldn't doesn't mean I am not a hero.
All of the many heroic things I've attempted to do that turned out to be not heroic, you guys gave me tons of crap for and said that attempting to be a hero does not make you a hero.
As you know, I have been for many years a blood hero. Because, unlike you, Klein, I have that precious O-neg blood. I am a universal blood donor, which means that my blood is much more valuable than yours. I don't know. What are you, just a regular O positive?
I don't even know my blood type. We could have the same. You
don't know your blood type?
You're blood flexing right now, and I have no idea. I could have the same as you.
Well, they know what mine is because they want it. They call me on They're thirsty all the time for my blood. Last time I gave blood, they were like, hey, we love you. Why don't you do a double donation? We want 2 pints of your blood.
Double donation? I don't think that's a good idea.
It was terrible. It was really hard for me to recover after that. It took me a full week to get my movement back, but they needed it and they wanted it, and because I am a universal donor, they want my blood all the time.
Are you getting anything in return out of this? What are you getting out of this deal?
Heroes don't do things for prizes, Omar.
Okay. I heard this weekend they were giving away Snoopy shirts or something.
I don't care about the shirts. I just want to help people.
So you didn't take anything from the table?
No, I have like cookies and stuff after that because I'm supposed to.
Right. How many
for my own health?
How many bags you throw in your purse for the ride home?
Well, in this case, I got none because they turned me away.
Well, not so popular anymore, are you?
So they call like every week or whatever, and they're like, hey, and I'm like, hey, not a good time, whatever. They kept pestering me. Again, they want me so bad. I was like, fine, I'm going to make an appointment. I made a point on Friday. I was like, I got to leave a little early because I got to go donate blood.
We were having a show meeting, and Allie makes this big proclamation. She goes, I need to leave now and be a hero. And we're like, what? She's like, I must go. It's my turn to save lives.
Ta-ta.
That's what she said. And we're like, all right, whatever.
I was even a little bit late, and then I got there, and I filled out that questionnaire that actually makes you feel kind of bad about your life because they list all these really fun things. They're like, have you done a bunch of drugs or had sex with a bunch of people? Yeah, gotten tattoos, left the country. I'm like, man, all that sounds so fun. No. They ask you a bunch of questions about needles and whether you've come in contact with needles that you don't know about.
Right.
I get through all of it, couple follow-up questions, and he goes, great. All I need to do is take your blood pressure. Because I had forgotten my lunch and because I had not been super prepared on Friday, I had not had lunch yet. I was rather... I had like a granola bar, but I didn't really feel like I was, they tell you eat a whole big meal 2 hours beforehand so that you're like at full strength. It didn't feel at full strength, but whatever, I'm a hero. I can work through it. They took my blood pressure. It was... It was a few underneath what their requirement is. And they were like, well, we got one more shot. We're going to do one retest.
Can't you jump up and down 5 times?
That's what I was like, slapped myself. I was like, okay, I got this. I got to do it. I got to keep it going. This is for my people. They redid it. You have to have 90 over something in order to give blood, and I was at 89 on the second one. I was one below the requirement to give blood. And
That's a hero. That's a hero for you.
I had to leave the bloodmobile empty-handed and full veined with no cookies, no prizes, no nothing.
So
and they were like, thanks for coming. And I was like, damn.
You were shown the back door of the bloodmobile. And we're told to leave. You're no longer wanted here.
Yeah,
and did you try to brag and be like, I have the O negative, I have the O positive, whatever you guys
I
need?
did bring it up during the questioning.
And they didn't care.
They were like, oh, you fill out the question. I was like, yeah, well, I got to be here because I don't know if you know already, but I'm O negative. So, and they were like, wow, ooh, yeah, we really, and are you interested in a double? They asked me again if I could do a double blood donation because they love me. And I said, not today. I'm just going to do a single. And then I left having to do nothing. And on top of it, another woman had walked up randomly from the street and was like, hi, I don't have an appointment. Can I donate? And she was donating by the time I left.
She got all them cookies.
So she was random on the street hero, and I was no hero.
You keep track of great heroes through our history. You think of Captain Sully Sullenberg, landed the plane in the river, no injuries.
He had alcohol in his system, and he probably would have had high blood pressure, all right? All I needed was one more granola bar. I would have been all right.
You think of the great Jeffrey Epstein, started in an island where people could escape to.
That's not a hero.
Live their best life.
Oh.
And then you think of Allison Johnson.
Okay.
She went into a bloodmobile Got nothing. Not even a cookie. Wasted some time, though. Think of all the blood they could have drawn during the time that
I
they
didn't
were...
plan it well. I almost got Chipotle on the way. I should have. That would have saved me, and it would have saved another life. So now a life lost because of me.
Today, when you think of this show, you think of one hero. Actually, I'm going to have to...
Almost blood donor.
I'm going to have to trade my shirt with you right now, Allie. You ready to put on the loser shirt yet? I'm ready.
The worst part is I have to go again and make another appointment. Go to another bloodmobile.
I'm going to take off my loser shirt and pass it over to you. You've earned it with that story. We take a super quick break, and when we get back, rumor has it you may be hearing back-to-back Linkin Park songs to get your ass into some sold-out shows, so listen closely.
What's up, you guys? It's Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. We are excited to see you.
Let you cut me open.
Every time you hear a block of Linkin Park on KROQ, caller 2800-520-1067 scores tickets to see them at the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Keep it on KROQ to win. This week have been on Linkin Park. Just thank KROQ so much for playing the music and helping us get our start.
Hear a block of Linkin Park. Win your way into their hometown show at the Intuit Dome this Saturday. Courtesy of Live Nation.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. That's Joe. We'll be performing at Coachella tonight. We got another pair of tickets to give you to Coachella before we get the hell out of here today. And in our studio right now, smells great in here because we got a bunch of the food that will be available at Coachella, some of the collabs that are happening. Obviously, people go for the bands and the hang and the fashion, but the food, it's real deal. And we got some of the collabs in here from Prince Street Pizza and Postmates, and some of the collabs between Yeasty Boys and Prince Street as well. And some of these available general admission area, some VIP only. Regardless, you will see these, I'm sure, all over your Instagram by the end of the weekend. In a moment, we'll do the high voltage food review with Postmaster Johnny. We just saw how Kev Eats does a review. This guy is, as you know, all over the place. Check out his new app called Biter, where you can follow some of your favorite food reviewers and also just keep your own list together. Similar to if you're sharing like a Spotify playlist with a friend or whatever. Same exact thing for places you like to eat around LA and other places as well. So we got that going for us. You can watch this on YouTube. I recommend you check out the YouTube right now. We're streaming live as we speak. And in a moment, we're going to give Johnny these 5 buzzwords for the high voltage food review. A lot of them coming through on the text line. Kev, I'll give you the first word. What is the one word that if Johnny says during his review of the Boiling Crab Prince Street Pizza collab slice, if he says it, we will shock him with the electricity?
It's got to be either salty or garlicky. One or the other.
He won't know garlic. I don't even think he knows what garlic is.
Let's go
salt.
with
I think he'll probably know. So we're going to do salt. I'm going to say cheesy is the one I'm giving. On the text line right now, yum or yummy, which I feel like he will say a lot. Wet is one of the words that someone wants to say. And that's pretty good. So anytime he says good, he's a simple man with simple words. All right, let's bring him in here. High voltage review. All right, Johnny, you got what'd you bring with you? A jar of barbecue sauce?
I brought a jar of Sweet Baby Ray's and some sriracha sauce.
Why did you bring that in?
Just to spice it up a little bit if it tastes good.
You don't need to do that. It's going to taste good.
Oh, I know, but...
Why would you bring other sauces? There's no need for that.
I like to have a little variety every time, right? You know what I mean, Kevin?
I'm going to shock you for doing that.
No, wait. It's just good sauce. No!
Oh, Jesus. Johnny almost fell out of his chair.
I told you, that was hard,
Oh,
man.
really? Relax.
Jesus,
Just relax.
dude. My God.
Whoops, I had my finger on the...
Yeah, you got it on the extra big dog setting,
right,
man.
I'm going to move. That's for Rottweiler.
Yeah, I'm a Chihuahua, bro.
Hold on just shocking people at 9:30 on a Friday.
All right. It's Coachella Friday. Everyone's in a great mood now. We're going to try some of the food. Now, you saw how Kev Eats does it. This guy's a pro. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers, millions and millions of views. This is how a professional does it. Johnny, you're an amateur food reviewer, but you will be adding electricity to make your review that much more exciting.
Oh, yeah.
You got this.
All right,
faith in you. You got
Johnny,
it.
Thank you,
whenever
man.
you're ready, grab one of the slices. You're going to start with the crab one?
Oh, that's what's on this, huh? The red stuff?
Oh, boy.
I thought it was like big bacon.
No, you're on the wrong. I don't think that's the right one right there. Is that the crab one? Hold on, Kev. Which one has he got there?
I think he's got the shrimp one.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Johnny, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
You have 1 minute to do a review. Here's your music.
I'm gonna taste it
and we have 5 buzzwords. Kev's going to taste it as well. He has no shot collar on him, though. He gets to give an honest feedback. Some people would say it's a little early in the morning to have a seafood pizza collab, but not the case. It's pretty good, huh?
Very good.
Should we cheers, Kevin? Should we touch tips really quick?
Let's touch tips,
Jesus,
baby. There
Johnny.
we go.
All right, ready?
Pull that clip. All right, whenever you're ready.
He won't.
Whenever you're ready, Johnny, for your review, it only starts when you start talking.
Okay, here we go. First bite in, and it's pretty good, actually. Ow! Ow! Stop! I'm still alive. All right. It's not as cheesy as I thought it was going to be. It's very doughy. Stop! I'm going to get barbecue all over her thingy. Okay. Very crispy. It's very hot too, actually. I like. That's pretty good. I like. Ow! Oh! Ow! Ow! My neck hurts. My neck hurts. Ow! Ow! Stop! Okay.
10 seconds, Johnny. Wrap it up strong.
Poor guy.
It's really. Oh, it's spicy too. It's really spicy. It's really hot, actually. I'm afraid to take another bite. I didn't even put sriracha on it or anything. This one hurts a lot.
4, 3, 2.
Very yummy. Very good.
Why do you just keep saying good, you dummy? Clearly, every time you said good, you've gotten shocked.
A shrimp. For those of you who can't see this, a shrimp just
flew
out of Johnny's mouth.
There's shrimp, crab, everything's on. I don't know.
It's a jambalaya now here at KROQ. All right, well, Kev, how Kev eats this year as a professional food reviewer.
gosh,
That's the end of Johnny's high voltage food review. As a professional reviewer, you're in a game with it's a very competitive space. How did Johnny do in his first official food review?
Considering he was gonna get shocked and he was was imminent, he did fantastic.
Yeah, you did good, Johnny. Good job, Johnny.
My brother.
Johnny, how do you think you did?
Not as good as Kevin. Oh, stop!
You said good. You said good again.
I didn't know that was
over.
Oh, it's
Poor
over.
guy.
It's over. Okay, it's over. Fair enough. All right, Johnny. Thank you. He's still got the collar.
So bad, man.
Yeah, wait.
Hey,
One more time.
No.
Oh, I gotta find
Wait.
No, I'm not going to do it again. Now I feel bad.
My
Now I
hands
feel
are
bad.
greasy. I can't do it.
Now I feel bad.
Get him.
All right,
Yes,
thank you.
Johnny's free.
Johnny's free. Some of the food you can have at Coachella. How Kev Eats. Check out the Biter app, of course. We'll put the link up. And How Kev Eats, how.kev.eats. Instagram, TikTok. And thanks for stopping by KROQ.
Thank you so
much. In a
much.
moment, Jake the Nerd will be in here to hop on the scale. And we'll give you your Coachella tickets in the next 5 minutes right here on KROQ. Now on KROQ, a chance for you to win yourself not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 6 tickets to the Sand Sports Super Show at the OC Fair and Event Center.
Football!
As we are welcoming back football and the types of people that we would like to potentially avoid this season. And that includes at the stadiums, watching the games at home, even people
talking about the games.
People that you are going to run into at work today that are having their conversations either about their fantasy or the bets they almost won, or everyone's an expert at the Monday morning quarterback concept. But who are the worst? As we save society and agree to vote out one of these people, it's time for your open nominees. Don't be a dick. All things football. And if you don't mind, Allie, I would like to begin because I did see this at a bar. I see it every year at some point. And you've got a lot of grown men wearing jerseys. I get it. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. If you're a big Jets fan, you got a Jets jersey, you get to wear it and feel good about yourself.
You're already a Jets fan, so...
The fact that you've gone out with that scarlet letter of the Jets on you. But when I see the person who's at the bar and likes football, but is wearing just general, generic NFL merch...
Oh.
Just not a team, but a hat that says NFL. And I don't think they're doing it to be funny. Oh, yes, they exist.
What the hell is that?
That's exact. And it makes me so outraged because they're watching the games. They obviously care about football, but not enough to care about a team. And that part blows my mind.
It's funny because
they bought
that's
merch.
the hat that I feel like Vanessa would wear.
Well, she loves football.
Football! Yes!
She just wear a hat that says football on it.
I just love the...
Wait, she has a hat that says sports, right?
She does have a sports hat. Yeah, it just says sports.
It's great. But I mean, the fact that you're a fan of just the NFL as an organization, which I don't think anyone is. There's no one who's like, yes, the NFL is my favorite.
But I guess is the guy going out there wearing the NFL hat so that he can high five everyone? Like, does he get to be in part of every... The fun of football and watching fans, especially at a bar, is that some are... You see them have great moments of celebration, high fives, and then you have great moments where they're kicking stuff and throwing their drink on the ground and cursing at the TV. But if you're just a general NFL guy, what are you even doing there?
I can't imagine anyone has actually spent that.
I've seen it.
Anyone who has that must have just been given that. But there's no way someone bought that for themselves.
But to put that on, and I get it. I see plenty of people at a bar that are not wearing a jersey. They're just regular street clothes. They're there watching the games. Maybe they're not super fans, or maybe they're a Bears fan. Their game wasn't on yesterday, so they're just there watching football. If you're going in and saying, "I'm putting on my league hat," like what are they rooting for? The rules commission? What is going on? I don't get it. 800-520-1067. We will get your calls on KROQ. It's open nominees in this exciting round of Don't Be a Dick football.
How do you rate the next day coworker small talkers?
Boo! They suck.
Okay, the ones that actually...
How do you rate them, Vanessa? I don't know.
0.
Listen, there's a lot
How about them Broncos, all that?
There's a lot of hall ball that's happening here at KROQ. It's the hallway version of football. And usually it can just be a walking pleasantry of, hey, did you see that game? Yeah, crazy ending. I know. Wow. And then you move on. Some people like to really break it down and almost replay
and be like,
the
if
game.
we had just done this and this and this, like there's some kind of an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I don't mind. Of all the small conversations to have in the hall, at least that one I can kind of understand.
On the text line, 818 wanted to nominate the play predictor, the person who feels they need to predict the play that's going to happen next. Usually they're never right, but when watching a game or attending a game, they're always the person that's like, they're going to run it. Yeah. They're going to run it right now. They're going to go to whatever they're saying, they predict exactly the play, and it never happens.
Yeah, and a lot of times when it doesn't happen, rather than them say, I guess I don't know anything, they say like, oh man, they fooled everyone, even me.
Right.
It's like,
or if they had done what I said, that would have worked.
Right. Oh yeah, right. If they run the play that they had planned.
They did it to Henry, this would be over.
Right, with the professionals calling it. But they go with your play, since you're sitting down 9 mimosas deep at the bar, eating a breakfast burrito, that yes, they should have listened to you, sir. Let me say hi to Michael on KROQ. We're accepting your open nominees in this very exciting edition of Football is Back. Don't be a dick. What do you got, Michael?
Hey, don't be a dick to people who are just wearing the NFL merch because they're gamblers. They don't have a team because they're gambling on all the games.
Listen, I thought about that for a second, and I also, as a gambler, thought about, rather than wearing a jersey of a team, just wearing a jersey that had my bank on it. Like getting a Chase jersey or something like that. You know, I'll be like, I'm here
because they're supporting you.
Right, I'm supporting Chase Bank and this account getting fatter today. But once again, the NFL would not be. So many times it was the NFL that made bad calls during games that cost me money. So I understand the gamblers want to support their gamblers, want to support gamblers.
You should just wear a shirt that says gambler.
That's a great line of jerseys as well. I'm just stay away, guys.
I
I'm
just love
here.
the gambling. I don't care what team it is.
Someone pointing out on the text line as well, 818, what about the people that are wearing merch from different teams that are playing each other? Like either wearing one of those split jerseys, or let's say they have a hat on that says Chargers, but a jersey that says Chiefs. What's wrong with these types of people? Like, what are they trying to do other than a look at me, come up and ask me why I can't make a decision?
Yeah, I guess that's like a half committal kind of thing. 562 wanted to nominate the people who complain about how football isn't the same anymore.
Yeah, these guys aren't stomping on each other's skull.
Oh, the fans, they don't care anymore. They're not even and punching on each other and stuff. They're not brawling. They're just sitting there. A bunch of corporate sellouts.
Open lines right now for your nominees. Don't be a dick. It's football's back, so let's go ahead and make this the best season ever by eliminating someone, at least one of these football fans from society. What's up, Abraham?
Hey, how's it going, man? So
Good.
I'm going to say, basically, when the Super Bowl starts and ends, basically, we always have the two teams, basically the losing team, they'll say that the winning team was cheating, either by inflating or disinflating the ball.
Yeah, the people who call out the cheating, yeah. That's a thing.
I actually don't like the fact, and this happens in all sports, where the first thing the winner says is, I want to respect the people we just beat. I don't like the instant, like, they go from, we hate you, we're going to kill you, to instantly, hey, mad respect, that was a good game, good back and forth. I really
You're going to be like, we crushed you, pussies!
I would like the trash talking to continue after the fact. I know they're trying to show sportsmanship. James, don't be a dick. It's open nominees. Football, what do you got?
Okay, I have a shirt for all sorts of teams, but I'm a Rams fan. But everywhere I go, when my wife's at a conference, I get a shirt from, like, the city I'm in. So when I'm playing golf, I like to wear a different shirt to represent the NFL, like Tane Stewart at least do it. Is that being a dick?
It's not a dick, but I'm sure you have people, I'm sure whenever you're wearing a team, someone will come up to you.
And be like, hey, go Bills.
Hey, right.
But if I'm in a bar, if I'm in my bar, of course I'm going to wear my Rams shit. I'm not going to wear, sorry about that.
Don't say that word.
That'd be too
I'm
much
gonna wear
words
my,
today.
I'm going to wear my Ram stuff. But when I'm playing golf, I like to switch it around and wear an Indianapolis shirt or wear. I'll never wear San Francisco, obviously. But
People do like to yell things at someone. If someone's wearing a team that you're a fan of and you see them from a distance, especially if it's not like an L.A. team and you live in L.A., so let's just say you're a Cowboys fan, God forbid, and you see another person wearing a Cowboys thing, there's a chance one person yells at the other one like, go boys!
Yeah.
And then you feel
and
like,
you're like, I'm not a fan. I just bought it because I was in the city.
I like stars. That's why.
Let's see. 818 wanted to nominate people who get so upset right at the beginning because they're doing bad on their fantasy football. And then 818 wanted to nominate the person who puts on the game and you go to their house to watch the game, but then they talk throughout the entire game.
I will say, I encountered a don't be a dick situation yesterday where I went over to someone's house who said they had the game on, not only the game on, but they had multiple games on TVs. And when I got there, they had on the tennis because it was the finals of the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
And I said, what's
happening
What's
here?
happening here? He goes, well, we're going to go back to football in a second. It's like the last set of this tennis thing. And I said, I don't care. It is the first set of football.
But down the rackets, this is over.
Let's get on the football right now.
This was happening in the interim.
So I was none too happy, but that was a real dick move. Mark, we give you the final word here. What's up?
Yeah, I wanted to nominate the NFL fans that spend more time pooping on other teams than rooting for their own.
Yeah. They love being haters. That's the people who love hate.
Something fun about it. All right, do better, society, so we can enjoy football season. K-Rock.
together on the same program.
I'm not great at math on KROQ, but I do believe that was 2 Linkin Park songs back to back. Oh, it was. That would explain why everyone's on the phone right now, which puts us in Pasadena. And this is Jose from the 818. Good morning, Jose.
Good morning. What's up, Klein?
What can we do for you?
I want to know if I won the ticket, bro. Please tell me I did, man.
You did hear 2 Linkin Park songs back to back, or you just have uncanny timing when it pertains to calling a radio show. You are absolutely the 20th caller, and you'll be going to Sold Out Linkin Park.
Yeah, baby. Thank you so much, Klein. Oh, my God, dude. I love you and Allie. You guys are the best, man.
Thank you.
We always get the I love you after sex, right, Klein?
It's always the I love you after sex, never during or before. Just after. But congratulations. You'll be at the Sold Out show at the Intuit Dome to see some Linkin Park. Hang tight. And Jose, thanks for waking up with us. Greatly appreciate you.
Thank you, Klein.
All right. You're welcome. There's Jose. He's a happy winner. I think we'll have those tickets for you throughout the week. So just keep getting ready to hear back-to-back Linkin Park songs. In fact, I think if you hear any blocks of Linkin Park all day, is that right? Wow. All day. Back-to-back Linkin Park songs all day. You could get into the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Must be nice to feel like a winner, even though a lot of us didn't feel like winners after the Powerball drawing. I don't know how close you get physically, mentally, spiritually to the ticket that you purchased, Klein, but my wife gets very, very, very close to her lottery ticket buying experience.
Wasn't she going through a whole weird manifestation? Because I saw you guys on
Oh, my God. It
Friday.
was
Friday was
insane.
weird because they do the drawing. The drawing was Saturday. So I saw her on Friday at the Face the Elephant
did
show.
she talk to you about it?
She was saying something about my energy needs to line up with my manifestation,
Yeah.
and I walked away.
Good for you.
That's what I had
You're
to
like,
do.
if they're going to line up,
Yeah,
I need to...
I got to get out of whatever she's saying right now. She was going into it, though. She was speaking like it was a really well thought out, whatever her plan was.
She was convinced. Well, she did her mindful meditations, her manifestation meditations about winning the lottery, right? She feels that if she truly manifests and believes that she already has $1.8 billion, there will be no doubt the universe will bring that opportunity to her, because that's what manifestation is, right? You have to truly, truly believe that you are that person and that you're that special. I can never believe that, because there's always going to be a shred of doubt in the back of my mind, because I'm me. I just don't have that kind of luck.
No.
And I told her, if we're going to pick tickets, I cannot be the one to buy them. I'm not going to win the lottery. I'm convinced that I should never buy another lottery ticket, because I'm just not a lucky person. I'm not going to be the person that wins. She, on the other hand, could if she really manifests the way that she claims she can. So she does her meditations, and she also said she wanted me to do one with her. So she did her own meditation, then made me do one with her, then said we need to talk about our new lifestyle together as if it has already occurred.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What?
Yes. So we are talking about the house that we're going to buy, where we're going to buy
tell us about it. Tell
me all about this.
Yeah.
So she says, when I re-enter the room, I'm re-entering as a billionaire. You will speak to me as such?
Yeah.
And what are you drinking and wearing during this conversation? Did you dress up in like tuxedos
I
and
think I
stuff?
had just gotten back from hot yoga, and I was still in my same clothes.
Okay, so you didn't get out of your sweaty clothes.
No, I was covered in sweat and super splotchy.
Oh, that's the billionaire I
Why are you
want to meet.
still going into hot yoga? You have a hot yoga room if you're rich.
Yeah, you're rich. Hot yoga comes to you.
You're right, Omar. I ruined it.
Yeah, it's your fault. You couldn't even manifest properly.
She said, well, the first thing that we should probably book is our private plane to Ireland. And I was like, all right. And meanwhile, I have to say yes to all this. Otherwise, I don't believe.
Right.
Right. So I'm going, of course, we have to book a private plane to Ireland, where we are buying our first house. Never been there before, but we're going to buy a house there. We're going to keep the house we have, but then buy a secondary home that's bigger and cooler. And then this current home is where our parents will stay when they visit us. Then we're going to buy another house in Lake Tahoe while fixing up the other cabin that my family has had for years.
Fix it up. You don't need to fix it up. You buy a fully fixed up
demolish
house.
that thing.
Yeah, see, you're all out of sort. This is where poor Allie keeps sneaking into this
Yeah,
equation.
you got to light the old stuff on fire. Forget about it.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, we got to put new windows in.
I'm
modest.
You're like hypothetical. You're like, all right, so we're going to be in this mansion we just bought in Ireland. You're like, yeah, but you know what? It's going to be expensive with the utilities.
And I'm
So,
like,
you
TJ Maxx shopping spree.
You can't. You didn't fully invest in it. That's why it failed for you.
She thinks I need to think bigger.
Uh-huh.
You know, she's thinking private planes, houses in every single country, that kind of thing.
Allie's going, if we transition our credit card points in just the right month, we can get bonus points, and then we only have to pay for one ticket to get to Ireland.
And yeah, we could probably do that private jet through points.
Yeah, you're not manifesting right.
No, because I just don't really think private jet life, no matter what. I'm not that kind of person. Even if I was a rich person, I wouldn't be a private jet person, probably.
Of course you would.
You think every rich
Money
person
is no
turns-
object,
Money's
Allie.
no object.
Are you kidding me?
It's not until it is. I mean,
No.
eventually you'll run out of money.
No, not if you have that kind of money.
These are billions of dollars.
Right, you're putting it in some sort of just a basic, some sort of a basic interest-bearing account. You're going to be living off just interest. You're going to be living off millions a month.
So then she leaves and goes, it's time for me to buy the tickets. I go, okay, great. She is gone for an hour and a half. There are many, many locations that are very close, within a mile from where we live.
What tickets are you saying? The lottery ones or the tickets to Ireland?
She bought the private jet.
Okay, because I was going to say,
If we truly believe,
if she really
we
wants
will
to commit,
buy these
you
now.
got to start making those purchases.
Yeah, that's a good point, Klein. She comes back finally. I'm like, where have you been? She's like, I went to my normal place and it didn't feel right. So then I went to another place and that also didn't feel right. She went around to 10 different gas stations and liquor stores until she felt called to buy the tickets in the right place.
That's what rich people do.
And then
Smart manifesting right there.
Success.
I'm going to go from this shell to this Arco and live my best.
So then she spends $20 on tickets, and she shows me the tickets, and I'm like, okay, I think she did Quick Pick for all. And then she goes, okay, this is our last few minutes as the people we are now. We are going to, she watched the live drawing, so she saw them draw the balls and everything with the lady.
Before the drawing, you said goodbye to your current selves?
Yes.
You said like
She said, this is our last few minutes.
Did you record any of this?
Us.
Yeah, did you? What was the speech like? Like, we are losers now, but that will change after these ping pong balls get plucked?
She said, I want you to hold one of them, and I want you to rub it on. She made me rub it on my body with my energy.
Oh, poor lottery
So
ticket. Who knew the lottery would be a
still
loser in
hadn't
all this?
showered.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Then they pull the balls, and she goes, they're still processing everything. I gotta look, but I can tell already that we haven't won the lottery, but it probably means no one else won. And I said, okay, because the universe just wants to give you more money than what you have. And she said, yes. Then I told her, Katie, 2 people won Powerball. Okay.
You had to break that to her.
You did not win. And she said, you know what? I screwed it up. I was manifesting $1.87 billion. And the prize was for 1.8.
Oh, it's just
so that was on me.
Typo on her
So
end.
next time I will manifest properly. She had manifested the wrong amount, Klein. That's why she didn't win.
Yeah, listen, I beg the next time she makes you say goodbye to your current self, you record this information. I need to hear that. I need to hear the goodbye. We are no longer the people we once were.
I was sad. I said goodbye, and I'm still here.
Yeah, that's the saddest part of
I
all.
said goodbye to my lame life, and now I just live it.
They dropped their son off at a firehouse on Saturday night. They said, well, we won't see.
Keep in the cabin, losing the kid.
Yeah, later, kid. We're going to Ireland. Oh, well, there you go. Bunch of losers together. But we'll make you winners because we have tickets to give you. These tickets are winning tickets from the very beginning. Listen for those back-to-back Linkin Park songs. Whenever you hear them, call in, win your tickets. No manifesting needed.
KROQ. Klein, Ellie, Joe, KROQ.
This sandwich, it's a complete game changer.
In the studio right now, you got Allie, as always. You got me, and then you got the couple of children that are here. I thought that was Vanessa for a second, but that's my own daughter. These are my 2 girls. They're in the studio now on the live stream as well. Hi, good morning, girls.
Hi.
You were
Back by popular demand.
Yeah, you were such a big hit the last time you were here during spring break that we decided your first day of summer vacation should be spent right back here at KROQ to make me look like a fool for Father's Day. Are you excited?
Tell that one kid to sit up.
Sit up, one kid.
Who is that guy?
That's Omar.
That's the one you hate because he has the
song.
Klein's Kids Hate Him.
And that makes her cry.
That's a stupid guy.
Yeah.
No, the song's good.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it.
Because my dad's sometimes annoying.
Thank you. All right, great. Wonderful.
Make a new intro, Omar.
This is a great,
Sometimes annoying.
this is a great start to the game. Now, Allie has cooked up a game, girls, and if we work together and we prove to everyone listening that I actually know my children, we could win something amazing, something Dad really wants, okay? Do you see that giant TV over there?
Yeah, it's too big. I don't like TVs. I want other stuff.
Okay, great.
There you go.
Wonderful.
See, that's why it works.
So you don't get it.
All right.
Banana boo-boo.
All right.
All right.
So does it help, girls, that this is a 98-inch
Shut up,
QE
Omar.
mini LED TV,
Omar.
a QM60?
You're so not going to get this TV.
Listen to me, girls. Do not sabotage this
They're gonna
chance for
throw the
Daddy.
game.
Do not
The thing
throw
is,
the game.
guys,
Do not throw the game.
Klein.
No, it's not funny.
You all, Klein family, you all have to work together as a family to earn this TV.
Come on,
In
please.
round 1, I am going to ask Klein questions about his daughters to see how well he knows them. In round 2, I will ask you girls questions about your dad to see how many you guys can get right about each other. If you win the game, you win the TV or any other potential prize that we may
No,
agree
we don't
on.
want any other prize.
But you have
Don't
to
let-
agree.
Girls.
I want another prize.
Stop it.
I don't even know what it is.
Just take the giant TV.
Okay, all right.
Santa, do you want a giant TV with Daddy?
Only if,
Come on,
Only
yes.
if-
Just yes. Just say yes. Okay, here we go. Allie.
no.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a question,
I
Klein.
want to point out my kids are. Oh, thank you. My kids are all jacked up with sugar right now. Apparently, Postmaster Johnny has been giving them. They've been giving him bowls full of hot chocolate back there all morning. So
yikes.
she spilled all over her Laker jersey. It's a giant mess.
Well, between Johnny and Vanessa back there, I think it's just that everyone's on the same diet.
They're all
It's like-
eating. It's just sugar and hot chocolate in there.
and chicken fingers
It's like
and
the
donuts.
movie Elf in the back room. All right, whatever you're ready. All right,
You're Elf. You're Fuzzle.
all right, calm down. Wait.
You're Fuzzle.
All right, I don't think we can say that on the
You're a
radio.
fuzzle? What's that?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. Guys,
All right, that's your
listen
first
to-
question.
listen-
What is a fuzzle? Write down your answer.
Listen
Klein.
to Allie. My
Okay.
kid's in the studio now. Father's Day's on Sunday. I'm going to prove I know my kids. Girls, here we go. It's time
All
for
right.
us to win.
All right. Your first question, Klein, for your kids, what is their favorite food? Now, girls,
All right.
don't say anything
Hold on.
yet.
Hold
and
on.
Klein, write down your answer.
Hold on. Wait, they have separate favorite.
yeah, and-
all right, hold on. Say it again. Don't answer yet, girls.
What is their favorite food?
This
This should be pretty simple because you're the one mainly feeding them every single day, and I'm sure if they have a favorite food, they've made it very well known.
Okay.
And so, are you writing it down?
I'm writing it down. But listen, don't try to be funny here. I need a real answer.
Okay, I'll be peanut.
Stop. Last warning.
That's a highly problematic favorite food.
If you say it again, Sienna, you're also not on your microphone like we told you. If you say it again, you're gonna have to leave the studio. I'm not playing games anymore.
Wow, what a punishment. All right, girls. We'll start with you, Olivia. What is your favorite food?
Answer it honestly. Or else you can't win a
prize
either.
I know you're thinking about throwing the whole thing out
the
window.
Throw the game. What is your favorite food?
Cucumber rolls.
That's not.
All right, Sienna, what's your favorite food?
Never had that. She's never had that. Sienna, what is your real favorite food?
Mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Pasta.
Okay. All right, turn your answer over, Klein.
I wrote mac and cheese and chicken.
Chicken?
Well, chicken.
What kind of a favorite food is chicken?
I don't like that. I like cucumber rolls.
Now they're crying.
All right, fine.
Okay.
So that one was
question number 2. I thought that was an easy one.
That was a practice question, I thought.
No, there's no practice questions. That would take way too long.
Sienna, don't cry. Sienna, the game just started.
All right.
I was kidding. Daddy was being funny.
Question number 2. What is the name of their best friends?
Their best friends. One each,
Yeah.
I'm going to write?
One each.
All
If they have the same best friend, then go ahead and write that down. But, if you're dropping them off at play dates and they have birthday parties and all kinds of things, you should probably know who their friend circle is, especially their best friend.
Who's that one with the snot? Hold on. I'm gonna write that down. I know.
Are you trying to give him hints, Sienna? That's
hold on,
nice
we gotta
of you.
win this TV. All right, Olivia's gonna say something different to try to throw the game. I can already tell.
So now you're trying to guess what she's going to guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I think she's going to say cucumber roll again.
I think she's going to say Bo Jackson.
I'm gonna write Bo Jackson down. All right, I got to guess now. All right, do I know my kid's best friend? I think I do.
All right, Olivia, who is your best friend? Give me a name.
My best friend is Olivia D.
I didn't write that, but
wait, your best friend is another girl named Olivia?
They're all Olivias. That's the only names they have
all
these
right,
days.
Sienna, who's your best friend?
Luca.
I wrote down that one. I got one
Okay.
right. See, I got Luca right, and I wrote Dylan as your best friend. She's not your best friend, Dylan?
No, she's my friend, but she's not my best friend.
Oh,
my
damn.
God.
All right, I'll give you a half a point on that.
Jesus.
You did get Luca. And then the final question.
How close are we to getting the TV?
Well, you only have half a point. So.
Oh, man. Girls, we got to work together here. It's Father's
And
Day.
I wasn't even going to give you the point for mac and cheese because she said pasta as her favorite food. But
it's
here's
because of that song. She wanted us to play the penis pasta song that she sang.
Goddamn, that's a good tune.
It's a great song.
No, sing it. Do it.
All right, girls, and then finally,
I don't have it.
what do your girls want to be when they grow up? This was also part of Sienna's graduation from kindergarten. She said what she wanted to be when she grew up. I'm sure that if you talk to your kids on any regular basis, you would know this. And
Right.
the unfortunate thing is that Klein has to write these down, and I can't read anything that he's writing.
I'm ready. I got them both.
All right, girls. Olivia, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Say it. Say what you want to be, for real. No jokes.
That's you saying that. No jokes.
I know. No jokes.
Can you say
what
what
an authoritarian.
what you want to be?
I want to be.
Say into the microphone. If I don't get this TV, girls, it's not going to be a good summer.
Sephora worker.
Oh, that's great. Okay, and then Sienna, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A basketball player.
Okay. I wrote down she wants to be a basketball NBA player. She wants to be the NBA, not the WNBA.
I said I want to be a
Did you just write Starbucks whore?
I wrote Starbucks worker. I thought you wanted to be a Starbucks worker.
Well, you spelled worker wrong, first of all.
I got yours right, Sienna. Stop. So now she's crying.
She's crying again. All right, that was
Here, this will make her happy.
All right. Yeah, that was a total of 1 point out of 3. You're not doing well.
So
let's go to.
Hold on, we got to play a song, and then we'll get to the second round.
She doesn't even like us. Dad, you're doing cucumber rolls. She doesn't like that.
Oh, you're literally making her kids cry.
I'm not making them cry.
Now you want her to hate you.
Okay.
Oh,
damn.
I'm going to play that song?
Hold on.
No, I hate you. Play the song. Play the song.
We're going to play this song. When we come back, round 2, it's going to all turn around, girls. It's going to be a Father's Day miracle next KROQ.
Penis pasta.
Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show, and in the studio now, I have actual children, and they are here. And it's time for some Father's Day fun. It's on Sunday, and Allie wanted to prove that I didn't know my kids, and she's asked me some questions. Round one didn't go great.
Nope, you got 1 point out of 3.
And how many points do I need to get to try to win this giant TV?
You know what? I'm going to be really nice to you. 3 total points.
Girls, we got to get 2 points this round.
So all you need is 2 more points,
all right,
okay, to get this TV.
All right.
Do not want the TV.
Right.
And
You've
again, you
clear.
all as a family need to agree that this TV is something that you want.
We do. Trust me.
I don't want
Now, during that break, Klein tried to give his daughter a nice TLC, which was awkward. And also, I gave you 3 questions that you've written down the answers to.
So here we go. Now we flip the script now, girls. You have to answer these honestly. We're going to see if you know me at all, right? Here we go.
If we don't get it, then we don't get a TV. But I don't want the TV.
All right, well...
girls, if there is something else that you want, we have alternate prizes.
Oh, yeah,
so you do want to do well on this.
You do not want to trade prizes. Do not fall for Allie's scams.
I do.
It could be a TV or it could be some other things.
We are KROQ, Klein Alley Show. It is Monday morning. Let's find out what's going on officially in the world, and then we'll get into the entire show we have in store for you today. A decent show that will result in you getting tickets to some sold-out Linkin Park. Oh, let me get that out.
What the hell?
That was just part of the weekend. Hold on. I got a little bit more weekend to get out.
Got something in your throat there?
I did. Allie, I did
How
some...
about turning Allie's mic on,
I did
too?
some terrible...
And were you wrestling your headphones before you got
What's
in
funny
right
is
now?
he was giving me a bunch of time warnings. Like,
Oh,
we have
really?
3 minutes. We have 2 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm ready.
Football season completely gets me out of training for this show.
It's all right. It's all right. You're doing great.
I watch professionals do professional athletic things, and I just got trapped in a pair of headphones.
And you got injured, I think.
Could not get out of them. One pair of headphones. The things weigh, I don't know, 2 pounds. And they took me down. Full on tackle.
2 pounds?
There's no way that's
what kind
a whole
of headphones do you have? Dude?
Maybe they weigh 1 pound.
Not that heavy, man.
If you have my headphones on your fantasy team, you just got points. Because they just smoked my ass.
Oh, God.
Here we are together again. Well prepared as always. It's time for your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
There were many upsets in football over the weekend, but I will give you a baseball upset to start things off. We have yet another douche taking something from a kid. And you may remember last week it was all about that CEO who took a hat from a kid at the U.S. Open. That guy got the Douche of the Week award. Now it is a home run ball at a Phillies game. The ball went into a bunch of empty seats in the stands. A woman was sitting right in the area where the ball went, but she couldn't grab it. When that happens, people tend to run over from their seats to try and get the ball, which was the case with this dad. He grabbed it, he went back to his seat and gave it to his kid.
Proper swoop, by the way. The guy swooped in and he nailed it perfectly.
I was also like, this woman, why? Like, it was right in front of her. And she
I know, what a dummy.
I'm like, why are you not grabbing this ball? And then he walks over, and then she gets pissed, walks over to him, and starts getting in his face, saying, that ball should have been mine. It was hit to me.
Should have been mine.
And then he eventually got bullied into handing it back to her. And she walked off like, ha! So anyway, she looks like a huge bitch, and then it turned out to be the kid's birthday, which is even worse.
Oh, man.
But do you think at that point they just say it's his birthday?
No.
And it was his birthday, and he's terminal.
Right.
I mean,
in this particular case, and the rules are very muddy as it pertains to balls that get hit into the stands.
well, there are no rules, really.
Well, the rules are if you catch it, if you are the one who catches it, that's your ball, no question. Doesn't matter. Even if you're an adult, you catch it next to a kid, you caught the ball. Anyone who catches it in the air, that's yours. If it hits the area around, it does become a free-for-all, and it is first person that comes out of the fumble pile with the ball is now the proud owner of that ball. And if adults are prying kids' fingers apart to grab the ball, it still seems okay.
I also think nobody can hop over a row of those seats without looking like a complete klutz ass.
Yeah, it's difficult.
You try to climb over those seats just to, you realize it's easier to go up rather than across, and it is just, you always look like an idiot, and you're always fumbling over yourself. So anyone who can do that smoothly and get a ball, I have respect for.
This is why I've always suggested you go to every game with a decoy ball in your pocket. A loser, not professional game ball. So if you get to a situation where a ball is hitting, people are going, you take the decoy ball, you'll throw it a little bit away from where the real ball is. Everyone starts kind of panicking, running for that one. You got less people fighting for the real ball.
Should the ball say you're a loser on it?
Yes.
Not a real ball.
Not a real ball, loser. You fell for this one.
So the team felt bad for this kid, gave him a prize pack that had a bunch of stuff in it, including a ball for him and his sister. And then the player who hit the home run gave him a personally signed bat. So, of course, they feel bad whenever a kid gets humiliated.
That may be the new move, better than actually getting the ball, is being the person that almost got the ball and then cries on TV, because then the team steps up and they're like, come on back here, let's give you a full jersey. And you're like, well, it's way better.
Didn't that kid who got hit in the face with the ball get... Remember that kid that got hit in the face with the ball and everybody was laughing at him because he cried?
Yeah, and then he got a free trip to heaven. It's a very sad story.
All right, which is the gayer news headline of the week? Charlie Sheen opening up about experimenting with men, or Kate McKinnon saying she has a tongue disease? Let's start with Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen is releasing a new memoir and a documentary that are coming out where we will learn a lot more about his crazy life, which we already know a lot about because of the news headlines, but it includes, but is not limited to, sex with guys. He said at one point he, quote, flipped the menu over and began experimenting in the midst of his drug and sex-fueled binges. And he said it feels effing liberating to talk about it now. Meanwhile, Kate McKinnon will probably be having less gay sex because she was diagnosed with geographic tongue, which means that your tongue sheds in patches and looks like an atlas.
Oh, in the lesbian community, that's got to be.
I was like, I want to get away from you. Not that I was very attracted to Kate McKinnon in the first place, but I think that's that's like having ED for a woman.
You're jealous of Kate McKinnon, aren't you?
Allie's super jealous.
Yeah, that's what she hates her. She wishes she was in her
shoes. She's like, Allie's like, I do funny voices. I can do...
She doesn't do funny voices. She does one funny voice. She does one voice where she just says everything like this. And then has like a rare thing to the, I'll be Kate McKinnon, Mom, I'm going to talk like this. And look all weird. And I'm weird Barbie.
Everyone on Saturday Night Live, Allie thinks could have been her. If she had just played her cards a little differently.
I would have had more variety. I would have been a Kristen Wiig.
Well, you weren't her either.
No, I was none of them. All right, and then finally an update on another douche, the guy who took...
You're like a Chris Farley, unfortunately.
I'm fat guy in a little coat?
Yeah, but you never made it.
2 people have been arrested over that theft of the wedding gift during the wedding that happened last week. Yeah, so if you didn't hear about this was a wedding that took place locally, and there was a big box on stage that had a bunch of wedding gifts in it. People were putting money and stuff through the slots, checks, etc. Somebody crashed the wedding, was there for about an hour, then grabbed it, ran away.
This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, you didn't ask for it, but you're getting it anyway. A bonus hour of Klein Alley's show, which starts right now. Good morning. My name's Klein. That's Allie.
Morning.
Got the DJ Omar Khan right there, the audio sniper, Jake Z Nerd.
What's up?
And producer Vanessa is taking them calls at 800-520-1067. A lot of thoughts, messages over the weekend that popped up on the GOAT line. That's there for you when we're not. That number is 844-956-GOAT. And people were calling in from the Oasis show. People were calling in from the Cage the Elephant show. Other people were just doing other things. I think we got a couple calls for at the Rams game over the weekend as well. And then there is this call, and it pertains to this exact time of the show, the summer hours. And this is what this person has to say.
Hey, Klein and Allie and the gang, many blessings. This is Kesha from San Francisco Bay. Reaching out to say first, thank you, Vanessa, for the tiny towel. My son truly appreciated it. It really does come in handy. His eyes water a lot, especially with all that's in the air. So thank you so much for sending us a tiny towel. With that being said, I truly, truly hope you guys go back to your regular fall hours, quote unquote, because you guys have lives, and us as listeners and your family should definitely respect that.
No one. That's the one thing that does not get respected around here is our lives.
And our families.
Outside of here. And we're the first to not respect that.
And appreciate the time that you guys put in every day. We truly love and appreciate you all. And you definitely should go back to 6 to 10.
All right. That's another vote in that
Let's
category.
listen to that lady.
That lady, she seems like she's getting emotional
I don't
about
know. Seems like we're doing a bad job of waking her up in the morning.
it. Seriously. Yeah, I know. We may have to go an extra hour now. Don't
no.
keep talking. We'll be doing
Thank
this
you
till noon every day. For the love of
waking
Christ.
Yeah.
Well, we're here for you in a bonus hour, and if you hear us play a block of Linkin Park songs, which sounds like one, but double that, 2 back-to-back, rules are simple. Call us up so we can get you into some sold-out Linkin Park at the Intuit Dome. And, of course, we have other things in store for you this hour as well. Stuff that happened over the weekend, good, bad, ugly, TMI for sure, and we get into it all after Foo Fighters, KROQ. You may not think we have feelings here at Klein Alley Show because of all of the constant criticism and insults that we take on a daily basis, on the GOAT line, on the text line, on the comments, etc. But some of us here feel, and some of us here feel deeper than others. And I think the biggest feeler on the show is probably Jake the Nerd. He's got emotions, so much so that he feels the need to journal them down. Even though we forced him to journal, he is stuck with it, and he says that every once in a while. Do you do this daily still, Jake, or just every once in a while?
Every once in a while, when something like big happens, I write it down to reflect on it later.
What constitutes something big? Buying a painting?
I mean, yeah, a painting, that's a big deal. It's a big purchase.
So big for you may not be big for other people. A lot of people would be relationship change, job change, death or whatever. But not in your world, buying a painting that you found on Facebook.
Or finding a cool rock.
That's finding a rock gets into the journal?
A cool rock. Not just any rock.
So without any further ado, Jake is going to go ahead and lick his fingers, place them into the pages of his journal, and read us his most recent entry. Jake the Nerd, the floor is now yours. We will regret this later.
Okay. Where's my music? Thank you. In my never-ending search for love and affection on the dating apps, I've gone on some good and bad dates. Mostly bad. Or at least not the best. There was a time where the girl was pretty cool, but I had to drive over an hour away to meet her. So like I said, not the best. Then there was a date that picked to meet for drinks at a fancy hotel bar, which means you had to pay for parking, and then ordered $20 scotches and food, which is fine, but I didn't think that hour conversation was worth $100. That's like half a month's salary. But the bad dates really make you question and realize what you're looking for in a partner. And after these bad and not the best dates, I've come to a realization, and that is, I need a girlfriend that's like a succulent. And Vanessa would say, what's a succulent?
What's a succulent?
Well, that's a girl I can ignore for a week and still looks good and is nice to be around.
Oh.
I need a girl that can go through a drought of affection and still be perfectly fine.
Oh, my God.
And in some cases, even better than before. Oh, my succulent girlfriend. I don't need to make much of an effort, and she's okay with that. In the world of dating, there are girls that are like orchids and girls who are like succulents, and succulent girls are by far the hottest. Good night, Journal. I love you. And I love you, my future succulent girlfriend.
Let me tell you, your journal doesn't love you back.
That's not true.
And there's no way that you're going to find love with that kind of an attitude.
Oh, my succulent girlfriend.
There's no girl out there who's like, where's my Mr. Right, who will pay no attention to me?
That's not true.
And give me no affection.
I pay attention once a week.
The first 2 dates you complained about were because you had to drive far and pay for parking.
Effort, dude.
No, I pay for more than parking.
It has nothing to do with the person themselves.
It's all about effort. Putting in effort.
Lack of, if she's perfect.
Making effort, putting in effort, remembering important things to that person, listening, eye contact. It's all simple, basic stuff.
Yeah.
And that stuff, too, at the beginning of a relationship.
You're looking for a succulent? What, did you have a theme song you just sang?
A succulent girlfriend.
Well, then I would love you to change your dating profile description to say that's what you are looking for and see what you get in response.
Boo this man is the first text out of the gate. Meanwhile,
I disagree.
Jake must not enjoy getting succulented off because he won't be for a long time. It's a great point as well.
Don't you think that at
Jake,
the beginning...
you succulent. That's according to a single woman who was interested in dating you before she heard that entry.
Isn't it one of the number one cheating reasons is people don't get enough affection and attention?
Yeah, they get it from else. They start feeling attention from elsewhere, positive attention, and then they go, I wasn't getting that in my relationship, and I got addicted to wanting the attention.
Right, and that's people that had it at first, and he wants to give none of it from the beginning.
No, but at the beginning, that's the perfect time to not give that much. Later, then yeah, maybe. But in the beginning, if you're all this like needy all the time, like, it's not for me, man.
So Jake
needy is just going to a hotel?
Driving.
I didn't say that.
He said driving over an hour for a date or sitting at a nice hotel and having a drink and some food is needy. And what he wants is someone that you could just drive by, maybe throw a sandwich at, not even stop.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Right, and then just check in later and say, hey, how was the sandwich?
Well, yeah, hopefully I'll save a little bit for myself first. And then, yeah, I'll see how's the sandwich, and then we can have a nice conversation like once a week.
You realize that of everything you're saying, it makes me even more convinced that you should date an AI girlfriend. That's the only person /bot that is going to enjoy this relationship is someone who is programmed to not need any love or affection from you.
I don't agree.
I mean, I've never met a person who wants no affection and wants nothing but
I didn't
convenience.
say none. I just said, like, rarely. Once a week
You
or
said
so.
I can forget about her completely for a week.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
You want to have someone when it's convenient for you to need someone, but you don't want to have someone when they need someone around. So when they
Only
say,
when it's convenient for you.
I had a rough day, I'd love someone that I could get together with and watch a movie, and you go,
I'll see you next Saturday.
Right. I'm shocked after all this. We still have someone on the phone that wants to meet Jake. Single Jake, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Vance. I love Magic the Gathering, Tool, and guys until they can't walk straight.
Right.
I also like nature.
So this guy he haven't lost this guy. He's still
I'll
into
talk to you next week.
He's still Mr. Right.
All right. You want some succulent, you get involved with Vance.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be a lot of succulent
Sucking dry.
over there. We got to take a break. That was the saddest journal entry ever.
Oh, made me so mad.
Oh, man. Well, we just talked about the diary of Anne Frank on Friday. This is a much sadder diary than
Oh,
we just
I
heard
know.
from.
I think she lived in a better space, too.
Quick break. Yeah, Jake's not hiding from anyone, technically. Yeah, you chose that place. We got to take a break. We'll be back now.
What's up, you guys? It's Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. We are excited to see you.
Let you cut me open.
Every time you hear a block of Linkin Park on KROQ, caller 2800-520-1067 scores tickets to see them at the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Keep it on KROQ to win. All eyes in the music world this week have been on Linkin Park. Just thank KROQ so much for playing the music and helping us get our start.
Hear a block of Linkin Park. Win your way into their hometown show at the Intuit Dome this Saturday. Courtesy of Live Nation.
The world famous KROQ.
For years, we've said that Postmaster Johnny is the Riz master. He's got charisma. He's good with the ladies. He gets hit on quite a bit. And even people that work here in the building will violate any sort of HR code just to hit on Johnny for a chance to potentially get in the pants of that Postmaster Johnny.
And all the horny sales ladies love to dress him up.
They love
for the
it.
holidays. Did you see that Elf on a Shelf video that they did?
No.
Oh, man. It is a doozy. It's Johnny in a little elf costume.
It does seem like every time we need to do anything, one of the horny salespeople is like, let's get Johnny in a Speedo.
Come on, put on these...
They always have an idea of getting...
always him in
Put these
tight
pasties
clothing.
on.
Yeah, it's really wild. They're like, here's an idea. We're like, what does that have to do with selling solar panels? They're like, don't worry about it. Get him in a Speedo. We're like, what? Okay.
But maybe they'll be asking me now.
Allie claims that she's stolen the title of Riz Master and that, once again, the last 2 times you have claimed that you have been hit on. Both times we've found many holes in your story. The first time you claimed at Trader Joe's they were hitting on you.
They were hitting on me. And then there was another sandwich place where it was happening, too, with this woman, and she kept looking at me.
And Trader
These
Joe's...
are all places where you're getting served. It's customer service, Allie.
Oh, come on. Customer service is dead, and you know it.
Yeah, and let me say something about Trader Joe's was so offended that you went on the radio and claimed that you were getting hit on by them, that they felt the need to put up a giant billboard.
They did not put that up for me.
It literally said...
service so good, you'll think we're flirting with you.
You'll think we're flirting with you. But they wanted to make
but
it
you're not.
very clear that they were not flirting with you.
All right, well...
And then there was a time you claimed you were driving down the street and a Los Angeles Laker was hitting on you because a guy in a purple car gestured at you as he drove by.
With really expensive chains on.
Right. Got it. So that
he was doing that nod thing where he was like trying to come up next to me on the right, then on the left, and he was like trying to make sure he couldn't lose me because he didn't want me to get away. I was the one.
And then there was the time Allie claimed that when she went to Colorado and went to a Walmart there, she felt that she was an 8 because compared to the other people
I
that
said 10, you guys downgraded it.
Right. She claimed that she was a Colorado Walmart 8 or 10 because... compared to the people that would shop
because
at a Walmart
we don't know.
on Christmas Day, Allie was better than a lot of the others.
But this time...
Oh, here we go.
I was in a place where I believe hot people thrive. A coastal town called Monterey. One of the first developed cities in the state of California. Obviously a historic place, a place tourists like to go. People like to have less clothing on there because it's a beach town. And I was hot and getting hit on all night at several bars, not just one.
You were at this is on the coast, Monterey. Isn't there all the sea life there? Are you comparing yourself to sea lions?
No.
Okay, because if you are, I would agree you're a 6. compared to sea lions.
No, I'm not.
Wow, you're being generous.
Guys, God damn it. It was not at the animals. I was not at the aquarium. I was at a bar on New Year's Eve.
Allie goes, I'm an aquarium 6 compared to some of the fish
compared to
there.
that dying eel. I was in a new outfit that I had put together by myself.
Right. You're an adult, so there's nothing to brag about.
I was wearing some really hot shoes,
Jesus Christ,
and
you're
I was
talking about
wearing
a child, 6-year-old.
black blazer, which kind of backfired because a lot of people thought I worked there, but still, I looked really hot.
Is our table ready yet? Excuse me, this is not a working black blazer. This is a fun black blazer.
Somebody did hand me their ID.
Oh, really?
Jesus
Christ.
They thought I was the bouncer. But I did.
That's the most offensive. That is the most offensive thing to think you are, Allie, because you probably had some blazer on with big shoulder pads, big broad shoulders.
I naturally have shoulder pads.
Right
on my flag football team.
Here, just keep it.
They probably thought Allie was a member of Hell's Angels. Hey, what any problems?
Don't make me take this off.
Hey. They probably called you tiny, like one of those big people that has a little name.
No, there was a guy. First of all, a guy was like, "Wow, you look good. You must have just come from a work convention." And I was like, "Well, thank you so much. That's really nice of you to say. I'm actually just out in this outfit for the night." And he was like,
Hold
"Wow,
on. A guy used the pickup line, "You look good. You must have just come from a work convention."
Yeah, because I looked so hot. Like I was like work hot.
What are you talking about?
Because I had the blazer on.
Work hot is not hot.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
it's like power lesbian status, you know, when it's like, ooh, she's probably like a lawyer. He did ask me if I'm a lawyer, and I said no. But he was trying to make conversation with me, okay? It was just a line he was using. And then
How wasted was this guy?
He was really wasted, and then later on, I got hit on by more guys that had even worse lines. One guy walked up to me and he said, "Other than sports, what's your favorite song?"
Oh, man.
That was his pickup line
Wait,
to
Allie,
me.
this was New Year's Eve? This was New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is when
because
people...
as it got closer to midnight, more and more guys were stopping by the table just to check in. Hey, do you want to make out? Hey, are you from here? But everyone was like, you must not be from here because you just look so out of place because you're so beautiful. That's what I was getting.
It was getting closer to midnight, so guys were going like, nothing else is working out. Let's just try to hit on that bouncer with the blazer.
Some guys said you want to make out.
Yeah, a guy did say, do you want a New Year's Eve kiss? Right
At this point, is your wife already making out with somebody else?
No, she was right next to me.
Definitely.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, you're clearly not together because your wife is so much above your grade, right?
She was wearing a different blazer, guys.
Oh, no.
Keep up.
Look like like a lesbian magician team that's waiting to start performing.
Wow, yeah.
We had said we were married, and then he said, okay, so do you guys still want to make out at New Year's? And I was like, no. But it was like sad to see them drunk and happy, but still rejected.
Wow.
And then going like, okay, I guess I'll find somebody else then, you know? And then at the end of the night, I started getting hit on by a 65-year-old woman who said if she would ever go gay, she would go gay with me in a heartbeat. So the thing is, I am hot now.
No, you're not.
Guys.
Your sample is a terrible sample.
A 65-year-old lady who said that... she wouldn't make out with you if she was lesbian. Possibly
she gave you
I
a
would make out with you.
hypothetical with about 6 different twists and turns in it. That's not even something to be proud of. Like, I understand that you're...
Her husband, her second husband, who she's married to now, who has a pretty bad case of COPD, said that if she ever died and she wanted to go gay, she would go gay with me.
How sad is this setup to Allie's brag? She's trying to brag. This is her bragging right now.
Can we go back to the aquarium? That seemed hotter.
Yeah, you comparing yourself to manatees was at least a more believable story. This is just preposterous.
I'm telling you, you had to be there. I was getting hit on all night long by multiple people, both men and women.
Wait, were you drunk too?
Yeah, of course I was drunk.
Okay, so is it possible that
I just had a very large fish dinner, so it took me a while to catch up.
God.
But I
Fish
was
dinner.
Yeah.
You know what that means. One of her own.
Manatee for me.
Imagine the guys that got rejected. It's getting close to midnight. They've already gone through all the better options. They end up with Allie in the blazer, smelling like fish. And they say, hey, maybe you want a midnight kiss? And Allie goes, no. That guy's got to just go right in the parking lot. That's got to be it, right? That's got to be game over at that point.
No, I was the person that they were gravitating towards because they were all
gravitational
locals
pull?
that didn't want other locals. They wanted the exotic woman. I'm exotic. Stop laughing.
I'm going to read some of these texts so that maybe you can go ahead and get some context here. Allie's hallucinations about people hitting on her are probably just compensating for the fact that her wife is cheating on her.
No, she's not cheating.
Allie is a drunk goggles 4. That is the new lowest one. Okay. She's a Long John Silver 6.
Now that's a fish dinner.
Did Allie get her blazer at the Men's Warehouse? Because they have a guarantee she can get her money back. That's an interesting question as well.
No. I'm keeping the vest. I'm keeping the blazer. I'm keeping all of it.
Put on that outfit tomorrow, because we got cameras now. Wear it in here. And let me see.
I'll show you a picture of it right now.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on. Hold this up so everyone watching on the YouTube can enjoy as well.
Okay.
This is Allie's New Year's Eve fit, and she said it was great. And sometimes, listen, I had a shirt for a while. I was convinced when I wore this shirt.
This not a very good.
Oh my God, Allie!
Does she look like she's in Miami Vice or something?
No, she looks like a disgruntled real estate agent. Is what she looks like that just lost a house. All
right, well, this is the bad lighting.
It's not. This picture.
That's the best lighting I've ever seen of you.
Hold on. You got to post this picture on Instagram. This may be funnier.
This is when I was drunk calling listeners.
This may be a better bad picture than her running in the race.
No, it's not.
And the fact that you think that this was your good look is crazy. This is insane to me.
Okay, but this one's me looking a little more snazzy.
You are delusional. It's a whole new level.
I look hot. I look like, wow, that girl's from Southern California, and she's busy.
I take back what I said about you being an Aquarium 6.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina. Penis butt poop pee trala. Poop butt. Poop butt. Poop butt.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. We've always said this before, that everything great in this world, meatballs, menage a trois, all started in other countries, and we felt the need to import them here to America so we could all enjoy the splendors of the meatballs, the menage a trois, and everything in between. There's something happening now in another country. We need to make a decision. Is this an import or is this an export? You will help us vote and determine, do we bring it here or do we leave it far, far away? Time for import-export on KROQ. Your votes will help determine whether or not we bring this concept or this thing to America.
So for this import-export, we go over to the country of Japan. Very peaceful country, very polite country. And they are introducing, well, there's a town there that is introducing a new policy it's not necessarily being enforced harshly, but they would like to reduce people's reliance on their phones. Obviously, we're all addicted to our smartphones. It's particularly bad in this city in Japan. And in an effort to curb people's endless scrolling, they have proposed a limit on non-essential screen time to 2 hours per day. So once you reach that 2-hour limit, you promise to turn your phone off, that you only use it for emergency phone calls, text messages, or maybe if you're working, etc.
So they would potentially escalate it to the point where you would have a two-hour clock on your phone throughout the day, like a running shot clock. And as your phone got down to 0, that's it. Your phone usage for the day was done unless it was an emergency.
Yeah, and they are also asking children to limit their smartphone use to end at a certain time. So like by 8 or 9 p.m., you're done with your phone completely.
This porn, that's essential though, right?
Let's see, working, studying, or porn. Yep.
Porn is essential.
Perfect. All right, got it. Okay.
I see that what they're trying to do here. I get it. It's
they want to encourage people to go out and think beyond their phone and socialize and have sex, because that is a problem in Japan, that people aren't having enough sex, or not having enough kids. They're buried in their phones and screens.
Well, and people are living what they believe to be a fulfilling life virtually through either bots or through texting, but they're not actually having the real IRL lives, and you need to be, meet the actual humans face to face if you're going to eventually potentially start dating, making kids, etc.
Right.
So they are concerned now also, as we've learned now over and over again, that our relationship with our phone, iPad, whatever, is rewiring our brain so that all of a sudden we need a certain amount of dopamine. The dopamine hits much faster through the screen than it does in real life. So we are walking through real life thinking that things are moving slowly or we're bored because we now get used to this fast-moving, fast-processing, exciting, lots of colors.
I mean, think about at dinner time, we decide not to have phones, but
that didn't work. I tried that. Good luck. Talk to me in a week.
But it's at some point somebody brings something up and goes, "Hey, I wonder what Jessica Simpson is up to."
Right. Who's ever said
Good
that?
example.
What a terrible.
And then
When's your dinner? 1994?
I'm giving you a literal example, which was last night.
Right.
And now my wife is not only in a Jessica Simpson rabbit hole, she is rewatching the Newlyweds show with Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson.
God. Your wife has so many problems.
So many.
She has so much time.
It's because
Why does she have so much
It's
time?
because Jessica Simpson showed up at the VMAs and her face was all sucked in. It looked all weird. The whole internet was like, "What happened to Jessica Simpson?"
Right. So,
that's what started.
the point is, everyone is waiting for their next rabbit hole to go down, because it's fun to go down memory lane and be like, "Whoa, nostalgia! Whoa, what's this person? This phone can give me the answers to all of my wonderings and musings." Nobody wonders anymore.
Yeah, you're right. No one wonders. No one thinks. No one has that fun moment of, who was that guy's name? Hold on. No one even wants to process that. That's all like a workout for your brain. We just go, why are we wasting time trying to think? Let's
but
just
then our
open up our
memories suck. And my memory sucks anyway from all the weed that I've smoked. And then the fact that I can just look something up and not have to remember, that makes it even worse.
Every year, today's my kid's birthday. Every year, we used to tell her the story of the day she was born. That was like a thing we did. And then about 2 years ago...
Now you can Google her story.
2 years ago, I blew it because I showed her that, today in pictures that I get on my phone, the memories of the day in pictures. Now, she doesn't even want to hear my dumb story. She used to love the story of the day we rushed to the hospital at 4 a.m, and then Mom was in painful labor for 2 days just so we could see you.
She loves hearing that.
She loved that story. And now she doesn't even care. I say, "You want to hear the story?" She goes, "Just show me the slideshow again." She just wants to see the
Really?
Yeah, because the pictures are more fun. I get it. They're more
Do
fun.
you remember your kid's birthday, or does your phone remember for you?
My phone is a good indicator. It's a good reminder.
What's my calendar for tomorrow? Oh, right,
That's
my
right.
kid's birthday.
Can't forget that thing.
So do you think that this should be imported? Do you think that we should force time limits upon ourselves? Because we obviously have no self-control.
Right, no self-control. And I did know our buddy Neil Brennan, comedian, he is one of the first guys I knew that self-inflicted a governor on his devices. He actually put a thing in. It was an app that was password protected, and you basically signed your life away saying, "I don't want to be able to get in." And I think he gave himself an hour a day for like mindless.
That's it?
An hour a day for mindless scrolling, and then a few different apps got like a little bit more time. And he stuck to it and said, everyone who does it, they like to talk about how it's life-changing and I'm so much more present now and my brain feels so much less foggy. But are any of us really going to run the risk that we can't check our fantasy football score because our phone ran out of time?
Oh my God, my
use?
phone died before the end of the night for the first time in years, I want to say, and it was just because of football.
Yeah.
That's the only reason, because I was on my phone so much.
Or you need, like, all of a sudden you say, like, I know I've already used my phone time for the day, but I really need these directions to figure out how to get home. And then they're like, sorry, you shouldn't have wasted all your time earlier.
Yeah, because when you're an addict, you go, but insert excuse
Right.
here as to why you need the thing.
Or you just start shaking and scratching your arms outside of a 7-Eleven asking someone to buy you a burner phone. Come on, man. Come on.
Or you're like, let me just hold it. It's like licking the resin.
Yeah. It's really, I've seen it. I mean, I watch it happen with my kids. They see the screen and they just need to grab it and start swiping and scrolling.
Oh, have you ever seen a baby see a screen for the first time? It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful. It's like me landing in Vegas. Same look.
It's better than seeing your mother.
It's not going to be a popular opinion. I vote import.
Me too.
For the betterment of society, and just because I know how I am when I am. Sometimes I unplug for a while, not by choice. Usually I can't find my phone, but I do feel better.
You're literally trying to plug back in.
Yeah, I'm trying to plug back in, but I spend a lot of time, as you know. So I vote strong import. This is.
I think there should be harsher penalties, though. They're just saying, "Hey, we politely ask you to do this."
Yeah, it's like importing trying.
Yeah, that's
Right.
not going to happen.
The
It needs to
punishment
be
needs to
like
be,
cut
right.
your hand off,
Absolutely,
like Singapore style,
or like switch to cricket or something. That's pretty fun.
Your Wi-Fi gets worse every time.
You can either have your hands cut off.
I got nubs, but I got good service.
Or you're going to be on cricket. Okay, you can cut off these fingers. It's KROQ. overwhelming people voting to keep it as it is. They want their full phone 24/7, and they want extra phones, charging packs, and burner phones in case their phone runs out of juice.
Got it. That'll keep us happy.
There's a question that you're probably asking yourself today. What do I do with my losing lottery ticket? We all had them. Billions and billions of dollars were spent. The prize pool is one of the highest ever. $2 billion is going to be split by a couple of people in the flyover states. Meanwhile, nothing. I think a couple of $1.5 million tickets sold in California, but nowhere near us, so whatever, not our tickets. So as a result now, we've got a bunch of dead loser tickets.
And what do you do with those
What do you
tickets?
do with the tickets? We call the places that sell the tickets, and we attempt to convince them to let us return the tickets because we said to them we wanted to buy winning tickets. We were looking for winners.
We wanted a guarantee.
And they sold us losers. And this is the time when we try to return our losing lottery tickets.
Yes.
Hi there. I bought a lottery ticket from you guys last week.
Uh-huh.
And it's a broken ticket because apparently the numbers are not the numbers I needed to get the money. So can I bring that back for a refund or a credit?
Who gave it to you, the broken ticket?
Someone there at the register, I gave them some money and said Powerball, and they gave me this ticket back with these numbers.
I don't know. You should give it to them back that time when you gave it, if it's broken.
Well, look, it's not broken, but I mean, none of the numbers that you guys gave me are the real numbers that won the money.
What do you mean the real number? It's the emulsion just selected. We don't do nothing.
Yeah, but like my numbers are all like the real ones are like 11 and stuff. I got a bunch of weird 69, funny, but not a winning number, you know?
You playing, right?
I play every lottery, but this time you guys, I let you pick the numbers. I said the guy quick pick, and he gave me these numbers on this Powerball. It's the ticket I just checked it, not a winner, worth nothing.
So what do you mean? We can't do nothing.
Right. So can I return it or trade
No,
it?
we don't do that. No.
Exchange?
No. How it works? It's gambling. Maybe you win, maybe you lose. It works like that.
Maybe you lose.
Yeah.
Is that a new thing or?
Huh?
Is that new?
No, when you play lottery,
Yeah.
two chances. You win or you lose.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I wanted to win. I said to the guy, I want to buy a winner.
So how we know? If we know the winner, how?
The guy handed it to me. He said, this is a winner. Good luck.
Okay, it works like that. So when we play lottery, for the people, we give it to them. We say good luck.
So I cannot return this, you're saying?
No.
Honey?
Yeah.
Did you get them to return the tickets?
Huh?
They won't take it back. This is my wife now.
Look, my husband spent $100 on tickets that didn't win anything.
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to return the tickets.
I'm trying.
We don't do that.
I'm trying to return the tickets. The woman says that she sold me the loser tickets by mistake.
No.
Well, I married a loser husband who buys loser tickets, apparently, but you said they were winners.
It's not that. Like when you play lottery, you got two chances. You win or you lose.
For the sake of my marriage, can you give me a refund at least?
I can't do that. Sorry.
Can you give me the winning numbers for the next lottery so I can win this back?
How I know it's a winner number? How?
Well, I'll read you some winner numbers. 11, 23, 44, 61. These were all numbers that were picked. None of the ones that my husband has on his lottery ticket.
We don't know. We don't know the winner number in here.
But I think the guy handed it to me and said, I'd like a winning ticket. He goes, here you go. Good luck.
Yeah, we say like that. It's always like that. When somebody play lottery, we say good luck. It's a winner. We say that.
Well, these
Maybe
tickets
you
are the
win,
opposite
maybe
of
you
good
lose.
luck. There's none of the numbers were the ones that were chosen.
This was bad luck, and then my wife's mad at me.
So what do you want me to do now?
I don't know. I thought you'd have a suggestion for me.
No, I'm sorry.
Maybe you could suggest a good divorce lawyer.
Wow, I don't know. All right, have a good day, guys. Okay?
Would you like to go on a date with me in about a month?
Bye.
He's a loser. Don't do it.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
Loser, don't do it. How dare you, Alan?
I take it all back.
Takeaways next on KROQ. right, thanks a lot, Sublime. Keep in mind, if you're listening for Linkin Park songs, might as well get two. It's a BOGO, buy one, get one. And when you hear two in a row, a block of Linkin Park, that's your cue to call us today throughout the day. Get yourself some sold-out tickets to see Linkin Park at the Intuit Dome. I was having a lot of FOMO over the weekend looking at all the listeners we sent to Oasis. And many of them were very caught up in the moment, but a few felt the need to tag us and thank us and said, thank you for sending me to literally the best music experience of my entire life. Some said that this doesn't even go in a category of other concerts because there was just so much more
core
than just
memory,
a live show.
Yeah.
So we made that happen for you. I feel like we did it a little good, and we hopefully will do that again for you to see some Linkin Park. And all you got to do is listen. We'll have more of those blocks for you throughout the day, throughout the week, and of course tomorrow morning with us here on KROQ. All right, takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
424, my takeaways. In a world of dating, there are girls that are like orchids and girls that are like succulents, and the succulent girls are by far the hottest.
Oh, yeah.
That's a quote from Jake.
According to Jake, you want to be a succulent, ladies.
818, my takeaway is next time you manifest, make sure you check for typos.
Yep.
562, my takeaway is never leave a sandwich unattended at a dog beach. 818, my takeaway is Allie is a blood zero. And 424, my takeaway is Jake's diary is sadder than Anne Frank's, and his living situation is too.
You know, the worst part about that dog story, Allie, is about an hour after I still didn't get my sandwich, I was starving. I watched one of those dogs that ate my sandwich walk over and take a dump. And not right in front of me, but in front of me enough to know, like, this is really like he's letting me know, yeah, I ate your sandwich, bitch.
And here it is.
And here it is again. I was so mad.
It goes right through them, doesn't it?
It sure
it's
does.
amazing.
It
They have
sure
amazing
does.
digestion.
I'm so disappointed. What's your takeaway, Jake the nerd?
Is that you love sandwich leavings.
Yeah.
I do like leavings, but not as much as the whole thing.
You probably did eat a tomato or something, didn't
Nah, I actually didn't want tomatoes, so I was disappointed. Even the dogs were like, nah, we don't want them either.
you? Tomatoes are the worst.
Ruin all sandwiches. It's a fact. Omar, got a takeaway?
I love tomatoes.
Oh, no.
My takeaway is Jake's a clown and a cool rock guy.
Yeah, Jake is a clown and a cool rock guy for sure.
Woo!
And finally, you got a takeaway?
Yeah, mine is similar. Chuckles and Honkers are two great Jake impersonators.
It is. I mean, if you missed this part of the show today, good luck trying to tell the difference anymore between Honkers and Chuckles. I mean,
What's your name?
My name is Honkers. I am Honkers the Clown.
Honkers. How's your day going so far?
Horrible.
Yeah? How come?
I'm a clown.
That's some good uplifting stuff right there. Not to be confused with Chuckles, Allie.
I am Chuckles the Clown.
That's Chuckles. So Jake had spent a long weekend with clowns.
And then Jake say, I'm Jake the nerd.
I'm Jake the nerd.
Right. Go ahead.
Totally
I am
different.
Chuckles the Clown.
Yeah, they're all the same. Good luck figuring them out. It's like a show.
Totally
game.
different.
We will take a break. We'll get out of here. Sluggo, stick around for that. I don't know what he's got for you. He's got tickets. More Linkin Park, I would imagine. Listen for the two songs back to back. All right, bye.
Here we go. Count on Sundays with the NFL.